a lot of like text.
Okay, what about a picture of just the bus? What if it was boss?
Oh, did we start?
We sure did. I was just letting you guys hang yourself for a while.
Oh no, you caught me talking about Kimono Friends. God, it's not like oh God.
It's not like we have a whole episode about that coming up.
Not like we talked for 4 hours about that and had 1.5 of those hours recorded about it.
Dweebs.
Actually, we kind of fucked up though. We forgot to mention one of the most crucial things in the last episode.
Oh, what?
We forgot to mention the paper airplane.
Oh God!
Yeah,
how could we forget?
I know.
Wait, what is it?
God, Kimono Friends is so good.
We cannot explain this now. That's the problem. This would require a 15-minute explanation for 30 seconds of scenes accumulated. It is fucking absurd.
My new medical provider just sent me an email inviting me to join the conversation.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're trash.
I mean, the doctor's been really nice.
Yeah, but
it's just join the conversation is a loaded phrase now.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I brought it up, guys. Listen, I know.
Why did they just say join the medication?
Well, because you don't really join. Well, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want to join my medication.
Yeah, just become one with your medication. Just join.
No, that seems bad.
You want your medication to join you. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you to become the medication.
Yeah, no.
Tomato.
No, it's very different, actually. Jules? Julie Lowe.
I don't know. That's my name, yes?
Those are very different things. The order of the words that you do, that does matter.
Well, I mean, Profound Pants in the chat just made a good point. Become one with the estrogen.
Maybe. They just lowered my estrogen today, by the way.
That's bullshit.
I had too much of the good stuff, and they all.
How dare they put these chains on you?
It's just ain't right.
Can't shackle the estrogen. Come on.
It just, my doctor was like, all right, if it drops too much, we could put you on a little bit more, but right now you're over the limit. It's like, fuck you. I know my limit.
Slam a copy of Redline into the DVD player in the doctor's office, which they would obviously have, and go, this is what I want in terms of estrogen. I don't care. Limit, no limit.
Luke, Mike, have you been reading 17776?
Luke stepped away.
Oh, yes.
I seriously need to catch up with that, but also...
the new chapter is the transcript of a podcast, and I didn't need to be read like that. There's a joke about we've done 400 of these episodes and we still don't know how to intro it. I'm like, yep, that's...
Oh, shut fuck you, John Boy.
That sounds like a Moncast call out more than anything.
No, it's
I mean
see, we figured out the intro. The intro is just chaos. The outro is me directly making Tyler and Joel as uncomfortable as possible.
So chaos.
Yeah, but it's by my own direct doing, and it's because at one point there was a moment in the show when the kids are hitchhiking, and I don't know how this phrase exactly came about, but it became the thing where I discovered saying the phrase "thumb you later" really fucked with those two.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, at the end of every Aussie segment, which we record first, but put at the end of the episode, I finish, because it's my fucking segment, with "thumb you later." So every episode of the Moncast now technically finishes with a thumb you later.
Julie?
Yeah?
Hey, Jules?
Yeah?
I don't like that.
Yeah, there's something visceral there. There's something.
I know! I love it!
There's something very potent, very bad, and I don't appreciate it.
Considering our sign-off for going pear-shaped, you know that I endorse what Julie's doing
very
here,
bad.
so...
I feel like I discovered the fucking verbal equivalent of the brown note. Like some psychological thing is just a switch is just hit in someone's brain when they hear that.
God.
Yeah, you got me. Has anybody tweeted out that we're live?
I didn't, because I'm doing other things right now.
I guess I could do that. I guess that's like a thing I could do.
I'm a bad person on podcasts.
I'll post in the Discord.
All right.
There was also
I got-
discovering how dark I can throw Molly.
We don't have to do this. I don't want to do this. In fact, let's not do this.
Listen, if you want to do this, Jules, we have stuff.
I'm gonna
I
put
know.
my headset down and leave. No, I don't need
Kylie-
sound this episode, everybody.
Luke, Mike, let me post you the idea of
Uh-huh.
a company run by weeaboos, like a startup run by weeaboos.
And
And
see,
the
that
entire
I liked. That I thought was good.
Okay, so it's more the Soylent idea I came up with, which is actually horrifying.
That's bad.
Wait, what was the idea?
Yeah. Okay, the Soylent idea was basically, hey, what if you got hired for like a decent... Actually, no, it doesn't pay fucking well at all, but it's like one of the most reliably hiring places
Are
in a
you
cyberpunk
selling parts
dystopia.
of your body to be turned into Soylent Green?
No, it's more like it is the most menial bullshit office job, and there are decent benefits, but not really good pay. But again, most reliably hiring place in whatever mega city this is.
Right.
But the
Los
only
Angeles.
the main catch is you have to drink and eat Soylent products that will keep you awake at all times, so you never have to sleep. And you can also never functionally die. But
Oh, God. Okay.
you will always remain, you still feel tired, and you still feel hungry.
Oh.
That moves beyond cyberpunk into just existential
I'm not
horror.
clear on what you're being paid to do in that case.
Just a shitty
just like-
job.
Oh, it's just like
It's
you're
just
working at a
tedious
call
work.
center or something.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, it's also one of those places where you can't really, like, get fired from it that easily, because, you know, some people just do shit because it's one of those places. But also, like, you know, where else are you gonna go?
Right.
Like,
Where else is stable employment?
I definitely want, a somewhat humorous bent to that, and that just didn't work.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
the way
that.
I
Like,
thought you
if
were
we're gonna
gonna
do,
go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I get that if we're doing like a cyberpunk thing, there's gonna be some darkness to it because
Right.
it kind of has to. God, I don't want existential dread of a living death, though.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
No, that's the thing.
I don't
No,
want to
no,
be viscerally horrified by our tabletop game.
Oh,
Like-
I didn't want to either. It was more just the first idea that sprung to mind, like, oh, okay.
Why is
That's
that
what-
the first idea that would string? Why would that happen like that? I'm just wondering what happened there.
I mean, it was because we were talking about the Soylent ad that said, never die.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Uh,
So it's kind of like,
So speaking of tabletop, do we want to get started?
I am taking care of something real quick, and then we will. But yeah, feel free to keep goofing off while I do.
Okay.
The more humorous idea I had was the Weeaboo idea, which was a Weeaboo startup. And it's just a regular office job again. But because it's run by Weeaboos as fuck, the entire, like, you are hired for roles that would be in an anime. So one example I gave was Sundara, like, office assistant. Like, those are the roles you
Right.
go to interviews for. And the beginning and end of every workday plays a sponsored OP and EV theme as
Oh,
well.
God. See, the direction I thought
Also-
you were going to take that was that it's a temp agency. So, like, if your company wants a tsundere secretary, this is who they come to.
I mean, that's a good extension of that idea.
Yeah, and part of the sprawl is in the character creation and the world creation. Everyone has to go around and make a corporation,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
and that's something I kind of want to be surprised about.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was just spitballing ideas in
Wait,
general. I've got
so
other
we're-
ideas.
So we're each going to be working for a different company?
No,
And then-
you just make a company
Oh, they
that,
like
that's
exist
in the
setting?
world.
I see.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, imagine if we started this game where, like, it was basically how we just made the goddesses, like how we set
Yes.
that up beforehand.
And when you were talking about the Soylent thing, what I was imagining was like, oh, we have access to like this life-saving, like medical concoction that can like super rapidly heal wounds. We're not actually going to use it to like help people though. You're gonna sit here and get parts of you amputated to be made into Soylent Green all day, and then you can take it while you're at home at night, so you're ready to come back fresh in the morning.
That's
See, that's
terrible.
not dark enough for me.
Wait, hang on.
That feels like it would be really hard to actually role play, though.
Well, you see, like, the thing is
I'm just saying this is an idea for a thing in the setting.
Yeah, no, like most of these we're not going to role play. They're just going to be dark forces that are on the outer, like on the edges of what we're doing.
Have we told Mike about Holth?
About what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Well, I mean, I told Julie. I assumed you would have told Julie.
Oh yeah,
about
I did say, but I forgot that was our name for it, which is perfect.
it. Yeah.
Whole
HLTH.
HLTH. It's the health company you guys will work
It's
for.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
yeah. Me and Ashley like brainstormed it. It is a like loot crate style company, except it sends medical supplies instead of.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And it's the only kind of healthcare most people can afford.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, it's perfect.
So you just gotta hope that you get the kind of medicine you need to have a life.
Yeah. Like the only diabetes medication comes in like an exclusive pack that happens once every like 6 months.
Right. Exactly.
Is insulin in here? Who knows? Oh no, it's not insulin. It's an insulin fridge magnet. Here's a T-shirt with insulin and estrogen on it. Two things.
Two unrelated things on the same shirt.
Oh, I just had the idea. I had an idea for good. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one in the chamber.
Yeah, well, let's keep a few of them.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I had an idea. Was like, ooh, actually, that's not really. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I had something there, but I didn't. I'm just watching this video where a person plays Fire Pro Wrestling for 3 hours. It's the new one. It's coming out in a few days.
Oh yeah. Alex
It looks-
Navarro seemed very excited about that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. The whole thing is that the character customization is wild.
Yeah, you can basically just make your own wrestler, right? Like just make your own sprites and then attach whatever moves you want to them.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
and
pretty
like
neat.
they have because like the graphics are super simple.
Right, it'd have to be for that to work.
Yeah, like it. Also, like just has basically every kind of is built-in like thing you would want to make. And also, like some like just every kind of move that a wrestler currently would do. One of my favorite, and also it includes one of my favorite things, is like stuff where it's like this is obviously meant to evoke this person, but we don't have the rights to them, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's change this.
Is there a Daniel Bryan?
I believe so. The person who I'm watching right now had edited it to. It's AJ Styles because of course it is. because they're a person who, if they probably are getting fired pro wrestling, is pretty into Japanese wrestling, but not too much.
But not really.
But they don't like it when people speak languages that aren't English.
Okay, I think I'm ready to start us.
Okay, I should
Okay.
get that character sheet that I made for the audience
That would
and
have been
link it.
Yeah, that would have been a great thing to do.
I'm also.
Well, I mean, we still haven't started, so I'm still doing a good job.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just gonna quickly grab my phone charger. Be right back.
true. Guys, these are all great things you could have done when I said hold on a minute.
Like, you say that, but...
She's sending me a picture of a boy.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Get that pic, Molly?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm not making things any better.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
I just... It's more like, yeah, she sent me a picture of a boy. You get the picture of a boy? you get the... Hey,
Get the
Molly,
thing I sent you?
Molly,
Did you get that boy? Did you get that butt?
I got that boy, but unfortunately, I do not have the butt.
Oh.
Oh.
One day.
One day.
One day you too can find a boy butt for yourself.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna play a tabletop game, everybody.
Well, I did too, and then everyone had they had errand to go run.
It was just Jules sending me the boy pic.
All right.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go watch Baby Driver.
Yeah. Okay. See you in a bit.
Great, bye.
Oh yeah, I should go see Homecoming, right?
Okay. So, you guys had like a tournament arc. That was neat.
I'm sorry, Luke. Just...
Hey guys, remember that cool thing I thought of last week? Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay.
Great job, everybody.
The cool thing I thought up 5 minutes before it actually happened.
Oh, 5 minutes is being generous.
I mean, that was the figure you gave, so I don't know.
Nah. Well, why would you trust me?
That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fairness, that was a really good audible. That was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyhow.
I actually got to do something fun with my character being a pacifist, other than just being useless in a fight.
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it. So, yeah, you guys have been set up to head off on a journey. We're actually going to do some adventuring in this adventure game.
Hell yeah.
That seems fake.
It seems fake, but it's real.
What's an adventure?
It's when you go somewhere far away and get beat up, but maybe win.
Okay.
You know, like
Okay.
you know, like Sonic Adventure, where we're gonna meet a cat. He's gonna be very big, and he's gonna look for his frog friend.
What's the imaginative name of this cat who is also big?
Large, actually. It's weird.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
I get it now.
Clever. That's clever.
So this is going to be a pretty long trip. It is probably going to be the most time any of you have spent outside of the city in your whole life. Going up to the sort of icy north.
Well, probably not Brooke and Timmy.
Yeah.
I mean, Timmy's gone to
Timmy's
like
been
summer
on a
camps,
gap
so
year.
I mean, depending on how long this trip is, who knows?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I did forget about summer camps. And I guess Edith technically was not born in the city.
Yeah,
So-
no, she lived in Willow. Yeah, I think we just decided Willow Wake because that was the town we decided was outside of the city.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, yeah, really, this is the big thing for Jet.
Yeah, it's a big thing for Jet.
Jet's gonna finally go out and see the world. Do you want like your Disney princess "I Want" song to start this adventure?
What do you hum us a few bars of that, Ashley?
All right, if you can all turn to Song C, I think if we take part 3 of the script I gave you, I
Okay,
think.
okay.
Okay.
Liz,
Yeah,
can you take
hold on.
soprano?
Let me,
Chewie, can you take?
Let me. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how long was this bit gonna go? It's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, no, keep going.
Me. All right.
Da, 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 da.
Like I mean, if we're going into like what we did this past week.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
This is like what you've done in the week, / how you are preparing to leave the city.
I'll say that Jet went back to her parents' house to get her cold weather clothes.
Okay.
It's not something she needs a bunch.
Uh-huh.
But they bought it for her a while ago.
Okay.
It kind of fits.
What are the cold weather clothes?
It's kind of like a big foofy jacket.
Perfect.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. And yeah, are you having a conversation with your parents?
I've been going back and forth. I've been thinking about this all week of whether Jet is going to tell her parents that she is going off on this possibly life-risking journey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. Because I could see definitely Jet. Well, she definitely would lie to her parents a bunch, but she's also trying to be like a better person.
Right.
But she also doesn't want them to worry.
Sure.
But also, she would feel really shitty if something bad happened to her, and she didn't tell them.
Does she leave a note?
I'm gonna say that she says that she is leaving the city for a bit with her friends, but not where she's going, and just gives them 2 long hugs and says, "I love you."
We love you too, sweetie. Have fun.
Thanks.
You should probably. I mean, that coat doesn't fit so great anymore. Maybe you should get a new one. When are you leaving? We can go shopping together, and we'll get you one.
Okay.
You mentioned
in
that
my
her
mind,
parents are
Jet
the
is like,
sweetest, nicest people.
huh?
You mentioned that her
cut out
parents are
for
just
me.
Oh, I just said you mentioned that her parents are the sweetest, nicest people.
Yeah, it's like the phrase I always say is that Jet can't blame how she is on her parents because they're
Right.
just the nicest.
Right.
What I've been picturing is like, it's like her Jet, like her arms are like, it's like she can't put her arms down because
Right.
of
It's
like
like
how
a Christmas story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're telling Jet's mom about this, then Jet's mom is going to take you shopping. And get you a nice new jacket.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm trying to think of the order because I've got things for people, so I'm trying to think of the best order to approach these from. Let's go with Timmy next.
All right, sure.
What are you doing?
Okay, so just real quickly, I think he tells his parents he's going on a trip and he might be gone a long time. I don't think he goes into super detail.
Trip where?
The Frozen Library.
Sorry, what?
No.
Not into super detail.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I think kind of the short version of the way that conversation goes is his parents find out that it's going to be dangerous, but then they just all that ultimately leads to is they basically give him the "why couldn't you just be a skater like the rest of the family" speech he's heard about 5,000 times, and then that's just kind of the end of that. Hello?
Yep.
Yep. Did we lose Luke?
Was spirited away again.
I think we lost Luke for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing he wasn't here to contradict you.
Yeah, I was...
That's all canon now.
Yeah.
couple GM pals on that.
Yep.
Molly, this Fire Pro Wrestling has jab and American jab.
Fuck!
I don't know why, but that really tickles me.
That's really good.
Coming to your town, we're gonna knock you down. We're in American Jam. Ding, 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 ding.
There's almost no difference between them.
Can we get just a button that just says chops on it?
There is there's a chops section.
Okay. A section for chops is good.
Section. God.
Listen, like, it is a wrestling game made by a Japanese developer. Japanese wrestling is 99% chops.
Oh yeah, no, I can imagine.
1% Dale the Cat. God, I love Dale the Cat. Have you seen Dale the Cat, Molly?
No.
I know she got a new mic. Does Julie sound a little weird to anyone else?
I think she's a
Do I?
little bit quieter than usual.
Does this sound weird?
I think you're good there. Why won't somebody kill this raid boss? I can't do it. Somebody else do it.
Anyway, there's a New Japan Pro Wrestling guy named Hamaru Takahashi, and he currently carries around a cat, like a stuffed
pretty
animal
good.
cat, called Daryl.
Oh, I have seen bits of that. Yeah.
And all of his interviews are just him going in English, in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night,
Great.
and then leaving.
Just
Okay.
straight up fucking Truman shows it.
Yeah, it's-
What, like?
I'm gonna drop a link to this dude's photo in the Twitch chat.
Aww.
It's very good. It's very good hair.
Wrestling's good.
Sometimes, and here he is with Naito giving him a fist pump.
Great. Fuck.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
See, like I said, wrestling's good sometimes.
Wrestling's good sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get
Although
it.
in
Like,
the-
again, I watch fucking anime.
Yeah. In the Fire Pro move select, though, it always shows AJ Styles hitting AJ Styles, so that's pretty good.
I would take, I mean, like, literally anybody else hitting AJ Styles, but sure.
There's only so much I can fill for until Luke comes back.
God, the Styles Clash is such a dumb fucking move. I hate it. I'm just playing Grand Blue still, guys. I can't fill this kind of time. I'm still just sitting here.
All right. I'm just gonna keep building this kit then. Hold on.
That's not helping fill the air, Julie.
Well, fine. Listen, a lot of my hobbies are very non-verbal.
I mean, same.
I mean, I can just start reading me, Molly, and Jules' line chat. I'm sure there's nothing bad there.
Don't.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ashley.
What?
Nothing. That raid's already ended. Fuck off. Where's the... I'm out here trying to grind for items. And I can't get shit. That's not entirely true. I've been doing pretty good today. I got quite a few. I got the other 3 summons I needed from this boss. Now I just need the other guns that they drop.
Someone is lighting off what I hope are fireworks.
I hope so too, but also
Ooh,
fuck those guys.
Yeah. Wait. Like, fucking yeah. What? What?
Well, I mean, it's only the 7th, which means that everybody has, been staggering their 4th of July slot. Just their supply, So it's going to be probably another week until everybody's done.
I'm very sorry for you guys. That fucking blows.
Jules, I don't know if you've heard, but America's pretty bad.
We're doing rough. It's not great.
It's not good up here.
I mean, not like perfect down here, but yeah, I get what you mean.
But no, yeah, it definitely, it's a weird thing where it's like, either that is someone who has saved fireworks, very possible, or that is someone firing a gun, also very possible.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. It's just, it could be anything.
I'll say, I'm glad we don't got that here, the gun thing.
I was gonna say fireworks or guns, because it could go either way.
We don't have fireworks either, really. We're kind of not into that as much. Like, fireworks, like, during, like, big holidays, and, like, that's usually, like, a thing that is very regulated in like, nothing ordinary people have access to.
Okay.
Like, you get fireworks on the harbor bridge, but you won't get, like, someone lighting fireworks in the backyard, or else they'll be arrested.
There were fireworks here, Jules, on the 4th, until about 1 a.m. when I fell asleep.
I want to punch those people. That sounds bad.
I do, too, because I didn't sleep very much that night. It's been a rough week.
Oh.
Can you go put your right thumb on that?
Shout out to Chelsea for immediately going full Homestuck with these ships.
I mean, that's what I was hoping.
Lift your thumb up and do it again. There you go. And one more time.
Yeah, no, for sure, though. Jet Aiden.
Yeah.
Okay. Then scan your
We just
badge
can't
and
not make best friends.
make sure it works.
Yeah,
Also, I'm gonna call out the listeners on this one. I can't believe
Excellent.
y'all
Good.
called the Timmy Zazzy ship Tazzy when, like, ship names are so much better with puns, and Tizzy is right there.
But Tazzy, though.
But
see that I could say that. Oh, he's got me in a tizzy. See.
Ah.
Yes.
Mm. Not as good.
I'm just gonna call the Edith Strength one pumping iron.
God.
That's not a no.
I know better than to try and control the whims of a ship name.
Especially with me.
Yeah, you're gonna do whatever you want. I can't stop your ass. Are you kidding?
How do we feel about water jets?
Ooh.
Ooh. I think we feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, and I think Brooke and Jet definitely facilitate between Kismesis and Matesprit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that works pretty well.
Oh god, you guys are not ready to hear Jules react to fucking troll romance. It's
Now,
I
you say
wasn't
that,
ready.
but I'm the most ready.
I told Ashley when it gets to the point of like the repeating the entire troll romance bit again, I just took over. I was like, no, fuck, I'll read it again. I want to read this. This is great.
Gunshots and fireworks. Learn to tell the difference.
Was it gunshots? Because like I had to do that a lot when I lived in California. Is everybody there? It got very quiet.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
I'm just reading this article.
I'm just kind of chilling.
Okay, sorry about that.
God, you should be.
Did I miss anything important?
No.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
Luke, how can we can't do anything important without the GM
I'm
here.
aware.
Well,
Sometimes.
well, I mean, we did talk about what our ship names are.
Okay, well that's
That's
important.
Oh,
Mike
yeah,
had
Misty
the
River.
very
Yeah.
good top tier. Yeah, Mike had the very top tier suggestion for water jets.
Ooh, yeah, that is good. That is good. Yeah.
I suggested Edith and Strength's pumping iron.
Wait. Jacuzzi.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Anyhow, Timmy was talking
Mike-
to his dad.
Mike did tell
Yeah.
us how that conversation would go, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
I-
so you mean I did miss something important, and you shouldn't have made fun of me when I asked that question?
So
Because that was at the very beginning, and then we realized, oh, you're not there to respond to Mike.
I just figured that the way that like Timmy would kind of sort of tell his parents about what was happening, but
Okay.
he would mostly just get the see, this is what happens when you couldn't just be a skater like the rest of the family speech he's heard like 5,000 times already.
Sure.
So I do have like kind of two things I want to do. One is mechanical and one is narrative. I guess we should probably do the mechanical one first, since that's probably a lot more boring.
Okay.
I mentioned this to you sort of in the Slack chat before, but I
Yes,
think.
you did, and this is not just a mechanical thing. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, never mind then. I guess I'll do the other thing first.
Okay.
Timmy's definitely going to want to talk to Zazzy before he leaves town,
Okay. Yeah. Let's do
because
that first.
there's no way Zazzy's coming on this trip.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'll let you kick it off. You know, or presumably either in the pizza shop or in Zazzy's apartment above the pizza shop.
I'm going to say this is the apartment because this is going to be just something the two of us are going to have a little chat.
Okay. Okay.
So, hey, Zazzy,
Yeah?
can we talk for a bit?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Okay. So hey, well, you were there when we met with Strength. You know the score. You know that me and the rest of the crew we're about to leave town for a while, and there's a pretty decent chance we're not coming back.
Whoa, wait, what? That
I
did
mean-
not seem like it was part of the... Hold on, what?
We're basically going into like a profane place that like Lies is in charge of.
Yeah, but you're
And-
going there to gather information. If none of you guys come back, you kinda... There's no
Listen,
point in going in the first
Zez.
place.
Says, I'm not an idiot. There's a 125% chance she ambushes us when we get there.
What? Well, then don't go. There's no point then.
I have to.
What? If you can't actually
Listen.
accomplish what you're going there to do, why
No,
would you
listen.
bother?
No, I'm not saying we can't. I'm just saying, like, it's going to be dangerous. And listen, Desi, I've had a lot of time to think about this stuff. And you know what? Cards on the table. You've probably already figured this out. I'm trying to figure out what the other you did because I intend to do it.
You... I mean... if things get as bad as it did for the other me, then I guess I
Listen,
can't.
I don't. I mean, if another way to fix things presents itself, like I'll gladly do that instead. But so far, it's not looking like that's going to happen. And this is important to me. Whatever the other you had to do, it left him broken and twisted, and
Yeah.
I don't want that for you. At least some version of Zazzy should get the chance to be happy. And if I'm the one that does it this time, then you'll get that chance.
I mean, we can probably figure something else out. I mean, we don't know what happened to him. We don't have.
Listen, hey, Zazzy,
Yeah.
just trust me on this one. And just remember the healing spells I taught you, because whether or not this works, whether or not we find another way to do things, basically no matter how this turns out, things are going to get real bad here in the city, and you're going to need to take care of yourself, and you're probably going to need to take care of some other people.
I'll definitely do my best.
Yeah. And I mean, who knows? Maybe if we fix this, then I don't know, maybe you'll get to meet some other me.
Okay.
I just didn't want to hide anything from you. I just wanted to lay all my cards on the table there. And
Well,
this is gonna be honest, you spend like a few nights practicing a speech, and then the moment comes and it's a little rough to get.
yeah, because,
Sorry.
hey, Timmy, I got a better idea. Why don't you go there and succeed and come back and we'll make everything fine. And everything will be fine. How about that?
I'd like that,
You're
but
really starting off on a negative foot here, buddy.
Oh man, that is the first time in my life someone told me that I was the one that needed to look on the bright side.
Well, you do. You're going on. You haven't even left yet, and you're already pretty sure that the best you can hope for is a Pyrrhic victory. That's stupid. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
So, go up there, do what you need to do, and come back, and we'll celebrate.
But listen, what if what I need to do is that Pyrrhic victory? What if that's how this shakes
We'll figure that out
out?
when it happens, but let's not assume the worst.
All right. Well, I better get going. I'll see you around.
Okay.
And then I think Timmy gives him a hug.
Yeah, Zazzy gives him a hug back.
All right. I think that's the scene.
Hey, Sam!
Did you hear something, Mike?
I guess that boy! What's going on?
You can't rush these things.
You can't, but I can!
I'm just imagining, like, the wardrobe in the corner rattling and all three of you falling out of it.
Not Edith. Edith would not give a shit.
That's true.
If Edith was in that closet, she would shove the other two out.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Edith is just like like the closet opens and we fall out, but like Edith's just still standing in the closet, just like arms crossed.
I think just based on how the Twitch chat is going, I think the third person is Profound Pants, who's found their way into this world somehow.
Okay.
Mike, I just want to say very quickly, That was
Yeah.
extremely good.
Oh, thank you.
That was really good. Holy shit, that was
Thank
good.
you.
So then the other thing is, Timmy, I'm trying to think of the best way to time this event. I think, actually, if we rewind the clock a little bit to just after the tournament,
Okay.
Honor pulled you aside
Sure.
and said, Timmy, you lost, but more importantly, you lost valiantly. And you stirred my heart in a way that a mortal being hasn't in a long time with your staunch adherence to peace.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know what to say.
Frankly, if I wasn't the goddess of honor and needed to honor the rules of this tournament, I would have advocated for you to be the leader of this party.
Oh, I'm flattered, but honestly, that would have been a terrible idea.
Well,
I'm not a leader.
be that as it may, at the very least, I believe that you have earned a boon from Honor. And she presents to you a glowing, what's it, like is it a buckler, like a circular shield?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a,
It's a smaller, like wrist shield.
yeah, like, yeah, not, I'm not thinking like small, just like the sort of like this, like a circularly shaped shield, not like a kite shield.
I think you
So
could
like-
just say
so like-
circular shaped shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to think because my point of reference for a circular shield is always just like Sparta. So I'm trying to think. What was that thing called?
Apparently it's just called a round shield.
Yeah.
All right, a
Apparently
round
that's
shield.
the real
That's the
name
thing.
for it.
Like,
That's a thing.
Yeah.
shields are kind of simple.
Yeah. And engraved on the front of this shield is an apple tree. It kind of goes like the roots of it are at the bottom of the shield, and the branches with sort of apples hanging from them are at the top. And there is a lion curled up with a sleeping lamb on it.
Oh, nice.
Right,
That's out of character. That's just me being like, oh shit.
right,
That's a
right,
cool
yeah.
design.
Yeah. And
I think in character Timmy just goes, wow.
this shield is the physical manifestation of your own will to be a force for peace in the world. It's the only weapon suitable for someone like you.
Well, thank you. I'm honored.
Well, yes, you are. You literally are.
I didn't realize how weird that was until it came out of my mouth. My apologies.
You got honored, son.
So, Mike,
Let's
this
just be
shield,
real though. This is the only awkward is the only way this thing could play out.
this shield, when you use your protect other people stunt.
Yeah.
Read me the text of that real quick, so I make sure I'm doing
tank.
this right.
It's a tank. If an ally is on the receiving end of a physical attack, Timmy can opt to take the damage instead, provided he sees it coming. He's close enough to do it, and the nature of the attack is such that it makes logical sense for him to be able to do so.
Okay. As long as it's an attack that can reasonably be blocked by a shield, you can spend a fate point to take no damage when you tank for somebody, as long as you have the shield in your hand.
All right, cool.
Yeah. And
let me-
no roll necessary, you just block it. Now,
What is the name of this thing?
ooh, we should give it a good name. That's true. I didn't think
Yeah.
why would you ask me to name a thing? We know how this goes.
You could name it like
Oh,
Honor's
God,
Bulwark.
Shut up, Julie.
Yeah, honors bulwark, like Molly suggested.
What honors what?
Bulwark?
Bulwark.
Okay, sure. That works for me.
I mean, I think a
I-
bulwark is technically a bigger shield, but, fuck it.
Yeah.
So we got Honor's Bulwark, Song's Promise. We're really just building a set here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, and that's just if I'm using the tank ability, not if I'm just defending myself.
Correct. You have to be defending somebody
Okay.
else.
Got it.
And like she said, it is the manifestation of Timmy's own pacifism. So, just noting that.
Right, which means that if I break that at any point, that shield,
Well,
I don't know, turns
who
to
knows?
dust?
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Or maybe not.
Okay.
Let's see. Why don't we do Edith next?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I figured she was definitely checking with Strength because obviously that would be the smart thing to do, given Strength gave them the mission.
Right, yeah.
I
Strength
think
has probably been working you especially hard during like training this week because you're going
Yeah.
to do something.
But before that, Edith took special care to send a lot of extra money back home
Okay.
before heading out on this one.
Okay.
Just as like a note.
Sure.
But yeah, I think she wants to know what exactly they're going to find there, because obviously Strength has been there, and
right.
maybe no one else has.
Sure. Let's see. Strength says, well, I mean, it's a library, and it's kind of just a big old castle full of books. It's not all that ominous looking, to look at it, but it is hers. So you I can't really warn you about what to expect because that's kind of her deal. Is that who knows?
Right, of course. Well, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
What you mentioned that being your priestess specifically was going to cause issues. Do you know what?
Well, actually, I guess now that I think about it, Timmy's a real good little health boy, so he'll probably feel a little too. Just, it's a profane place that we can't reach with our influence, so you'll feel kind of a disconnect from me. It's probably, you probably don't feel it now just because it's happened gradually. The sort of flow of divine energy you're getting from me to you. But that's going to get severed once you walk in there, and you might be surprised by how much that affects you.
Good, great. Okay, that's and like Edith lets out a long sigh. We got to do this anyway, though. There's
Hey. And she just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder reassuringly. I picked you as a priestess because I could, of all the amazing things I watched you do before you worship me. You're going to be fine.
Oh, yeah. Listen. Of course, I'll be fine. What else could I be?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. So, how far away is this exactly? You said ends of the earth far. How?
Well, let's see. I'm trying to draw you guys up a map here from memory. It has been a long time since I've been up there, so hopefully it's mostly accurate still. But it's probably a good few weeks travel just to get there.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, these are all questions I probably should have asked before, but here we are.
Hey,
But
you ever notice how we sound like basically identical?
I think that's really your fault because I claimed this voice first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good band. Loving it.
And scene. Okay. Tip your wait staff.
What a bad show we do. We've never made anything good.
God.
Shoutouts to Profound Pants with So Let's Get Real Good and Connected right now.
Look.
Yes.
Don't you yes me.
We're looking, Molly.
Oh my God.
Our audience just wants everybody to fuck.
They really do. We got a very horny audience.
Well, I mean,
That's really our
Uh,
fault.
I
yeah.
don't see why.
Luke, who's in the chat right now? Luke.
Shut up, Julie. Ugh. Hi, Chelsea.
I mean, we definitely push it.
Oh no, yeah, without a doubt, no, yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that Brooke and Jet haven't made out at this point.
I think you and I have been very restrained in that regard, actually.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
no, I feel like I feel like we talk about it a bunch, but in the
Yeah.
actual game, we don't.
right.
God, once we get on this road trip, it's just gonna be Brooke and Jet making out, and then Edith and Timmy on the other side of the wagon trying to make idle conversation.
Like, you guys you basically write romantic fan fiction about your own characters that then is not canon.
Yeah. Well, it's more like we go like, man, I hope like that them and them get together. You played that person.
Right, they
Yeah,
can
I
get
was
together. Like, it's up to you.
You want it to happen naturally.
Uh-huh.
Like, they'll fucking call us out. That's literally our fucking excuse all the time.
You see, that's the. We're really showing the duality of fans and creators, where we actually want it to go, slow and go, natural and all that, but we really also just want them to make out.
Yeah.
All right, well, that
Okay.
leaves us with just Brooke.
Wait, so is that the end of the?
Oh, did you have more to do? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, I think we kind of broke off because we were making fun of each other's voices for the scene, and then
No, you're right,
you
right.
know,
Yeah, my bad.
God, you guys.
Luke started it.
I don't
He's the
see
GM.
how.
He should know better. Literally made the joke about the voices.
Edith goes, so are you gonna be able to handle it here? She's still in town.
Yeah. Well, like I said, partially I'm banking on her staying quiet, and if she does show up in a way that, we can get her, I'm definitely going to go for it, but she's pretty slippery.
Yeah. Do you know she's made of liquid? You know, I tried to hit her so many fucking times. She turned her teeth last time.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's
She doesn't... It's kind of hard to explain, and I'd do a bad job if I tried. But, yeah, she's kind of not exactly the same as us, like, compositionally. I'm not good with words, Edith.
that's all right.
I got other sisters for that.
I understand what you're trying to say. All right. Well, I don't think there's much more for me to do here besides get ready to go up there. But just stay safe, I guess. Don't let me come home for you being all grumpy from getting hurt again.
Well, same to you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be there with you for most of the time, and even when I'm not, I still am.
Thanks.
She's gonna pat you on the back as you get
Yep.
up.
They don't hug. There's no way they
No,
hug,
no,
right?
it's all backslaps.
they look at each other for probably a solid 15 seconds, and then Edith walks out of the room.
Yeah.
I love
I mean-
a dork punch in the shoulder.
Great.
And it dislocates your shoulder.
Right, yeah.
She just pops it back in. All right.
Yeah.
You're used to that by now.
Yeah. I love the implication that Edith is just going to be like sitting in the back of the wagon and just think like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they like get an answer like, "Oh, okay,
Right.
yeah, good."
And I Google for found pants only on the back.
God.
It's a locker room. Let's get some butt slaps in there.
Oh, God.
All right. So now I think that means we just have Brooke left.
I'm now worried.
Well, you don't need to be. I mean,
I'm just remembering the last time you played my parents.
okay, all right. I did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I kind of wanted to roleplay a bit of Jet and her mom going out and getting.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, you wanted to... Yeah.
The
Like,
reason I'm saying Brooke for
Julie-
last is I think you mentioned that she wanted to meet all of Brooke's friends and wish them goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. Why did you do that? Past me.
I don't know.
We're so excited when you told us earlier, too. Are
Right.
you good?
I love
Yeah.
that you get legitimately embarrassed about your fictional moms.
Yeah, I do because it's like, oh fuck, they're gonna meet them.
It's adorable.
God damn it. You do your thing first if you want to know.
Yeah, let's do Jet. And what's Jet's mom's name, Ashley?
Wait one sec.
Do you have this written down somewhere?
No, but I have an idea.
Okay.
Well, we know her last name is Jones.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're looking up another. I gotcha.
Yep. It's Patty.
Okay. I assume that's a reference.
It's Patty Smith.
Sorry that I'm not cool enough.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Yeah, Patty and Jet are out clothes shopping. We spent a lot of time clothes shopping in this game.
We like clothes
God,
shopping.
you play with 3 girls. Oh, geez, girls actually want to like update their style and have to get rid of a lot of previous wardrobe stuff, huh?
That's
Weird,
all
huh?
fine. I'm just saying, we always literally spend time at the clothing store.
That's 2 girls, for the record. Eve doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And most of the time, it's for your character. Jet just tagged along.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the first time Jet is actually going to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
store
Yeah.
to buy clothes for her.
Yeah.
I think just for the record, Timmy likes shopping for clothes, but he has very, very boring taste.
Gotcha.
It's just jeans and t-shirts. That's
Sure.
it.
Did Timmy wear bow ties? Please say yes.
Oh.
Jeez, he does now.
I mean, you don't have to, like, if you honestly don't think that fits the character, but I just had that mental image suddenly sprang into my head.
Like a plaid bow tie.
Yeah.
I think Jet gave him one as a half ironic gift at some point,
Oh god.
and sometimes he'll wear it to make her happy, but that's about it.
Yep. I'll accept that.
All right, yeah. So yeah, Patty and Jet are out shopping. I feel like Patty is probably making Jet try on a million different jackets in a way that's like, no, I know what I like. I'm like, no, yeah, but I think this will look nice on you.
Yeah, like, they are very much not... They clash very badly with Jet's look.
Right.
They all have, like, floral print and...
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makeover.
I just imagine, like, Jet's mom wants to make her a pastel goth, like...
Sending me little, like, art things about, like, oh, look at these girls. They've got mohawks, but they also wear, like, pretty dresses.
Yeah. See, she's got a septum piercing, but also she's wearing, like, an Empire waistcoat. Like, look at that. Like,
Jet mom would be, like... Would still be super okay with her.
Yeah, but is Jet like protesting and trying to get the kind of jacket she wants, or are you just gonna end up with like a pastel blue floral winter coat?
I'll say that Jet does protest, but she ends up going with.
Okay. Yeah, so you just have it's maybe slightly tacky, but it's just very like pastel-y and cute in a way that Jet super isn't.
Jet does take it home and sews a patch to the back of it.
That doesn't make it better. What's the
Listen,
patch
it's-
say? Or
I
what
can't
is
think
it?
of. I can't think of any good like fake punk band names for this. I'm blanking. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will be right back. So if you want to think for a second.
Yeah, I'm starting to think those are fireworks.
Well, that's good, because that's a really
that's
long
better,
time for
yeah.
Yeah,
gunshots.
like it's at this point where it's like, well, if that is a gun, then it is more of a like either fire range or.
And
Well,
I
some
don't think
shit's
they
going
just
down.
added one.
Well, I mean, listen, people will definitely just
Just dump in the air.
Oh, sure.
or dump into like a concrete block.
That
Oh,
seems
sure,
bad.
Have a good night.
That seems dangerous.
Just get into some real young dirtbag Jeff Gerstmann Day stuff.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Okay. I'm out.
Anyway, I have found the patch, and
Okay.
I'm going to put it in the video interview one, and then also the Slack chat
Okay.
or the Skype chat.
Twitch chat?
It's very good. I question the use of almost, though.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have that one?
I don't, which is real fucked up.
What the fuck? Yeah, like, sorry?
She bought it like a local store and then crossed out almost.
Damn,
Did she
think of all
cross that
this
out, or
extra.
did she like stitch it out? Like,
No, Jen is not that.
Stick a sharp to it.
did she go to her mom? Hey, mom, can you just like stitch across in like this word on this patch? Don't read the rest of it.
Of course,
Don't.
sweetie. Okay. So that's what Jet's up to.
Thank you for letting me have that.
You're welcome. Brooke, talk to me.
Okay. Oh, God. I'm wondering first what Brooke would tell her parents, like
Right.
what she's doing, because kind of one of the biggest things with Brooke and her parents that they're kind of worried about her.
Right. Oh, before we get into parent stuff, I do want to say, you caught the
Uh-huh.
Stamen Rider Spore off guard with your little move last time. It's wise to your shit now, though. And if you tell someone
Okay.
in advance before you transform, it's just not going to transform you for the rest of the day. It's the same as if you had your identity revealed while
Okay,
you were
but-
transformed.
But also, Luke, his thing, how does it functionally work against if we fight lies, for example, or a monster?
No,
or...
so she already knows. What I'm saying is...
Does she?
Oh, I guess does she? That's a good question.
Yeah, see?
One of the things we talked about last time is that the goddesses are special, so maybe they don't count.
Well, see,
this instance-
Jules, this is a Kamen Rider Meteor situation. You're gonna have to
This
go
is.
around the corner and start changing.
Right, yeah, that's exactly, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just saying you need to put
And
in the
then
work
come
of
in, I'm just gonna
role-playing that
use
you're
it.
keeping your identity secret.
Okay, no, see, I just needed to put, I need to have it reminded me in that sense. Thank you, Molly, that perfectly, like,
Yeah, like the transformation sequence just happens like in a void unless someone happens to be looking through the slats of a window.
Can I just look up Kamen Rider Meteor
But-
music? Is that-
But yeah, so you're trying to figure out what Brooke would say to her parents.
right, because they're kind of worried about the safety of their daughter.
Of course, yeah.
I think she's gonna have to be honest with them.
Okay. So
Like, it definitely, like, just, because we mentioned, like, they have weekly, like, fortnightly,
yeah, they
like,
regularly
weekend
get together.
lunches and stuff. Yeah, and so it's just like just knowing Brooke, because this is the way I would do it as well, just would mention, like, offhandedly, so, fun thing, actually, but I'll start with the good stuff. So first, I have a new little side project, actually, that I'm really excited for.
That's
that I want
great,
to tell you
Dewdrop.
two about. Yes. God. So yeah, you know, that Starman Friday stuff that I've always liked. I'm actually doing some like publishing work regarding that, like just writing, some stories and publishing it myself, and making a little bit of side money.
Okay, you are making money though, right? You're not doing any of this exposure
I imagine.
shit?
Yeah, yes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Trust me. I'm not that dumb. I don't. No.
Okay.
Too many bad experiences with that. But thank you. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's starting off slow, but I think people are interested. I've gotten good feedback lately. So yeah, I'm super excited to do that. And that's actually kind of led me to. I'm kind of like I'll be leaving the city for a bit. Actually.
Are you going to Willowake again? They have a lot of Stamen Rider things there, right?
Yes. But see, the thing is, with this thing, I'm kind of almost documenting what's going on with the new Stamen Rider and such, and so I've got a very, very solid concrete lead that they'll be heading further north, actually.
There's not really anything to the north. It's just
See, I thought that too. Yes, but there's apparently something going on there. I don't know what exactly, but there's some landmarks there that I've heard the new Stamen Rider will be like visiting. And the new Stamen Rider's name is Lotus, by the way. I just didn't know if I told you that or not.
No, that's great.
But yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it because that'd be a good opportunity. It might lead to like little boom in sales with this material I bring back. I'll be okay though. Don't worry. I'll be okay. Like, it's fine.
River is the sterner mom, right?
Yes.
I don't remember which one's which. Okay. Yeah, River is just kind of like, this sounds dangerous.
I mean, I can't lie. It is a little bit, but I'll be okay. I'll be with all my friends. So it's almost more like a road trip in a way.
I mean, you're getting some hazard pay for this or something like that? I mean, listen, if this... I know you like this kind of stuff, but... And I know you don't like me pushing this, but you could come work for me and you wouldn't have to be going on dangerous trips out into the wilderness.
I know.
I just want to make sure that you're not... Don't do this just because you don't... Just don't do it out of stubbornness, you know?
Yeah, no, for once, this isn't actually that, so... No, this is important. And I genuinely believe in what I'm doing. Without any doubt.
Okay, well then... we trust you, right? And Missy's like, yeah, I mean, we'll be worried about you, but yeah, we trust you.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't leave for another few days, so I just want to give you some, heads up so I don't just disappear on you, because that would be really rude of me.
Yeah, yes it would.
Huh.
All right, well,
I'll
yeah.
be fine.
Okay, then good luck. And stay safe.
Thank you. And you're welcome to come see me off. I'm sure,
Oh, yeah, of course. You're not getting away without a goodbye hug.
Yeah, I knew you would anyway. It's why I just wanted to get ahead of it. Yeah, alright, let's just pull the fucking trigger on this one. God.
Nice. But before we get to this amazing scene, as exciting as it is, M
Yes.
drew this really great
Yeah.
picture of
Yeah.
Timmy and Zazzy's hug.
It's so
And
good.
It's real good.
Love them boys. Good boys.
They're such good boys. But you two roleplay them kissing, goddammit.
God.
See, the worst thing is, other than Brook and Jet, all of the ships are with NPCs, so I have to all of it you have to RP so much making out with you people.
Like, I don't know if we need to go that far. Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Listen, the people are demanding it.
It's fine.
we'll have our fiction section of the website up and going soon.
Oh god. I'm waiting for the Pizza Party Air 3 tag.
Oh god, don't even say that. You just made it exist by saying it.
We have a
Yeah.
Cosmic Call one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we do.
Luke,
I forgot.
remember? Yeah.
How could you forget, Luke?
It just
How
listen.
could you fucking forget? That's so cool.
I was too busy thinking of Chelsea's baby leg monsters. God.
Let's get rolling though. I want Timmy to meet Book's parents so bad.
So he can tell them that we're leaving.
All right, yeah. So you guys,
And then Brooke can murder Timmy.
I'm trying to think of how to handle like travel mechanically. Like what kind of? Because before you rented like a wagon and buggy, like and some dolphins.
I was about to say, I like that like road trip is just a thing in this world.
Well, yeah, like we said, Willow Lake is a popular like summer vacation spot. But you're not going there. You're going out into the wilderness where only like adventurers and shit go. So what kind of? I'll let you guys collectively decide what sort of like mounts and stuff you're getting.
So we rented a wagon for the previous trip. Is just outright buying a wagon and some steeds an option?
Yes, it is.
Because I feel like if that is available and that is something our characters can afford and
I have my +2 resources that I've never used.
Right. I mean, Timmy, you
I got
are
a +1 as well, yeah.
you're getting those. I'm saying, describe to me what kind of stuff you guys are getting.
I mean, in terms
I
of like
imagine
travel
a much-
supplies or like
Travel supplies, what
I'm
kind
thinking
of
more in terms of
mounts?
transportation.
You know, like what? How are you outfitting yourselves?
well, I think first
I'm-
like basic things like ropes and tents and stuff to make camp.
Okay,
Probably rations. I mean, we're traveling for weeks, so we'll probably stock up on that.
sure.
Can we get a polar bear drawn wagon? I'm just saying.
That's gonna be
Why
real
would-
weird because I'm a bear. I don't want to
Well,
have a
cool.
wagon drawn by a bear. It'd be a
fine.
fucked up,
Just don't think
goofy
about
Pluto
it.
situation.
Yeah, don't think about it. It's cool. Don't worry.
I mean, I'm into the idea of having like some sort of weird fantasy steed, but
Right.
not a bear, please.
Okay, how about a polar bear sized husky?
I'm down for that.
Jet's a
Can we
dog
get a-
woman.
It's fine.
Aren't hyenas like cats though? Isn't that?
No, they are definitely
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's kind of a weird genus.
It's almost like animal taxonomy is not that clear cut.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Got a giant husky.
Okay.
And I guess just a wagon. Just shoot, I'm trying to think of the way to put this. I don't know, I don't know, just like a covered wagon.
You guys are thinking like a cover, like
Yeah,
an Oregon
imagine
Trail
it's-
covered wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's insulated. Like,
Okay. Okay.
I imagine it's gonna be a bit slightly bit bigger, just so we can bring stuff with us.
You're thinking like a Clifford the dog sized husky, not a horse sized husky.
Yeah.
Well, nah, I mean half a
Like-
Clifford.
like bear size.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
bear size. Like Look, polar bears are not Clifford sized.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just thinking you want a wagon big enough to like chill in. You're gonna need a big old dog.
Well, not chilling, but like it's gonna be a travel wagon. Like
Okay.
yeah, polar bears are big, so pretty fucking big and strong.
Well, let's roll resources to figure out how big this dog is.
All right.
Everyone roll resources.
Yeah.
Highest result is gonna be the size of the dog.
God.
+4.
Okay.
Yeah, +4 for me.
I don't think I can
got
beat that.
+2.
+2. Okay. Yeah, bear-sized dog sounds like about right for a +4.
Fuck yeah.
Finally, I can erase this.
Chelsea brings up a good point. Can it be 2 dogs?
Yes, it can.
Actually, yeah. Can you use both of mine and Ashley's roll to make it 2 dogs?
Yes, you've both used all of your savings to buy 2 giant dogs.
They're
Hell
named
yeah.
Skull and Hati because I'm a fucking nerd.
What is it?
Skull and Hati. They're like the 2 lesser wolves of Norse mythology. Like
Oh.
they're right below like Fenrir.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking up famous punk duos.
Well, okay, then I think Brooke gets to name one dog and Jet gets to name the other.
All right. Well then I'm naming one Fenrir then.
All right, Fenrir and
You think I would like know shit better about punk? One of these people said Pomplamoose was a punk band. Fuck off. They're barely alternative.
Would they say it was a punk band?
Wow, I haven't heard Ashley's music side maybe ever.
We're all waiting with bated breath, Ashley.
It's not gonna be good.
And you could just call it like Iggy,
Yeah.
Ramon,
What's the dog from Dark Souls? What's that big wolf?
Sif.
Yeah, we could do Sif. I like Sif.
Ooh, I do like Sith.
It's
The SIF?
Yeah.
Oh, so another
Also Norse. Yes. No, I realized.
yeah.
Listen, I played World
Just
of
double
Warcraft.
checking. No, okay, no, I know you know, Molly. I just want.
Right, no, it was the dog that belonged to Artorias
About-
of the Abyss. I know my mythology.
Yeah.
Good. I like Sif.
Sith or Burn, Byrne.
Burn is good.
Okay,
It's your
we're
dog.
good.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, Burn. There it is.
There we go. Great. We did it, guys.
Burn
What a
and
good.
Fenrir.
So Fenrir and Burn is what we're going with?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Luke, I swear to God, you kill these dogs, I will come to you.
Yeah, now I'm invested.
Well, take care of your dogs then.
And yeah, I do wish that we all had negatives, so they're just very tiny pups.
It's a Futurama bid. Hey, do you want to buy a $300 bird or 300 lizards for $300? Like,
Right.
The problem was with like punk bands, I can only think of like it's bad, but I can only think of like Henry Rollins, who sucks,
yeah.
or like names of bands, not like
Right.
people.
Well, like I said,
Also,
yeah.
Sid Vicious was someone who other punk singers said he couldn't even fight his way out of a fucking chip packet. So I don't know. Like,
I was just running through fucking Koopa Kid names in my head.
That's.
yeah.
Morton.
Just name that dog Roy.
You don't want to Mario movie this up and call them Iggy and Spike?
By the way, Patty's husband it's definitely Sid.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Can we quickly get what Jet's dad is like, just real quick?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, sure.
Do you have an idea?
He used to be like a musician. He used to be a bard. Like that's where Jet kind of gets it
But he's
from.
probably more like
Right.
orchestra pit kind of musician, right?
Orchestra Pit, and then like in his later years, he would definitely like almost like country singer.
Okay.
Oh yes. Yes, I love this.
Like glasses, like button-up shirt, very high khakis.
Are we thinking Steve Martin style like country music, or are we
Yes.
thinking like?
Well,
Okay,
I was thinking
good.
Darius Rucker for a second there.
I
Or
think
we
there's,
think like John Danielle?
there's some definitely Steve Martin. There's some Johnny Cash in there,
Okay.
Just yeah. Okay.
but not like the like depressing Johnny Cash. Like more of the early stuff where he's like singing
Right.
about
Yeah.
Not the
Boy
stuff
named
that
Sue and everything. Yeah.
yeah, not the stuff that like Jet would enjoy.
Yeah.
Like she appreciates it. She thinks her dad's cool, but like
Right, but
she will never tell anyone that in the world.
unfortunately,
How
he
much he
shaved
loves
his
her
beard,
parents.
so he's not, you can't really recognize him easily.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jet finds like old pictures with him like in a leather jacket, and she goes, "Matt, what happened?"
Yeah,
wait,
like, aw.
wait. Did he trim his beard off, or is this literally a Knoll who
was gonna
shaved his
say.
face?
Trimmed.
Okay, because
I imagine he was
real
shaggy
worried.
and matted before. Now he's like clean cut.
Yeah.
Also,
Like
Sub-
the null version of Crust Book.
Anyway.
I've delayed this as much as possible.
There's like a specific country star I'm thinking of, and I can't think of it. Just keep going. Let's get to this good scene.
Okay, yeah. So, with your 2 dogs and your covered wagon and all your supplies, you are out sort of in the red district at whatever dog stable you bought these dogs from, getting everything ready, and you're getting your sort of seeing off party of, you've got... Brooke, do you want it to just be your parents, or do you want, like, everybody to have showed up? Because I don't want to step on your scene, but...
Hank Williams,
I mean,
that's it.
Oh. Look, it's up to you, really. Like, I at least just want my parents there at some point.
Okay, yeah, I think
'Cause
Zazzy and Brooke's parents, and probably Jet's parents, and
Oh no.
Timmy's family did not show. I'm just gonna say that.
Zazzy didn't show?
No, Timmy's parents.
Oh, Timmy's parents. Okay.
Yeah, his dad or
dad's a
any of
busy
his
man.
siblings. Like
You
they're just not there.
why is Timmy the only person that has bad parents in this world?
Because
Left hand.
you kind of typified, like you gave me that ladybug vision about there being tension between Timmy and his family, and I've run with it.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, and probably Strength is there too. That's
Sure.
probably it. That's probably it. Actually,
I mean, this is the beginning of the quest. I would imagine Honor is there.
yeah, Honor's definitely there. You're right. Honor's definitely there.
I just want to say, Brooke and Brooke's parents definitely think that is Edith's parents.
Oh no!
Can I also? I
Oh,
want to
that is
imagine.
that is the
at
thing
some
with the parents not recognize the goddesses. Wouldn't they like see Strength and Honor and be like, "Whoa, hold up, what's up?"
Well, 'cause
Well, I mean, you
I
guys
always think-
didn't know strength.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say as well, like.
Well, she was wearing a
elementals
mask.
I think that
Well,
if you are
elementals
not a like, even if you were a worshiper of a goddess, you're probably not intimately familiar with their facial details, especially if you've only seen statues of them.
Julie, what were you saying?
I was just saying, like, also, like, in my mind, elementals aren't like the most super religious necessarily. Like,
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
or at least not the most devout worshippers that go to like temples and churches regularly.
Right,
as
right,
such.
right. Yeah, I think that's...
Also, I just want to imagine. I want to imagine Brooke's parents turn up, Jet laughs, and then Jet's parents turn up, and Brooke laughs.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, oh shit,
Oh.
oh, god damn it.
Yeah, and Mist says, I guess we weren't the only ones that wanted to see you off.
Yeah. I guess we can do introductions. Luke, I'm just gonna say, do you really want to like just talk with yourself for a bit?
Not
Like,
at all.
So okay. I would imagine it's just like introductions.
Yeah,
like,
I think we can just skim past that. Yeah, they
some of the
introduce
stuff. Yeah.
themselves. You know, there are some last minute like goodbyes that we've basically already covered the ground of, but you know, they're not going to let you
Right.
go without like an actual like goodbye.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patty definitely like licks her hands and like starts like getting like bits of like dirt like out of Jet's like fur.
Yes. Hold on,
It's
your
like-
mohawk is crooked.
Mom, stop it, Mom.
Again, Brooke laughs, and then Miss comes up and polishes a bit of Brooke's helmet at the moment from
Yes.
behind. She's like, "Oh God, no, just no, like, no."
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Wait, okay, yeah, Jones Jet, right? Like, oh, hey,
Right.
listen, there's a lot of characters in this scene now.
Yeah. I figured they probably met Teaming at least
Yeah,
once.
I figured,
so-
because they went to high school together. Yeah. Oh, hey, Timmy. Hi.
I think that was pretty much
Yep.
it. He just
All
said
right,
hi.
great.
Just super awkward. They go just kind of wander off.
Right, yeah. There's just a
Honestly,
very,
this
Yeah,
is
that's
this is
how it
probably
is.
perfect. That this is how the scene is playing out. It's just super awkward.
yeah.
Edith's
yeah,
like
'cause
throwing
it has to be-
everything into the wagon while you three are acting like fucking idiots.
I think Brooke definitely goes, so, that's Edith in the back. Don't bother her. And this is
Hi, Edith.
Timmy, and this is...
As soon as you say don't
No,
bother
no,
her, Miss
no,
starts like waving and saying hello.
Hey,
no,
yeah,
like-
you realize that like we're going back out into the wilderness. You don't really need to like shine her helmet. It's gonna get dirty.
Yeah, see, it's so...
It's important to try to look your best.
Sure. Yeah, that'll help us out there. Thanks.
I hate this.
You
that is-
invented this.
That is IC and OOC.
You requested this scene.
I know, I made a mistake. Really.
Edith walks over.
And-
So you're Brooke's parents, huh?
Yeah, I'm Mist, and this is River. Hey.
oh God. No.
Very nice to meet you. Your kid here, she's just great.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. And Mist probably just kind of hugs Brooke, like, to her. Like, doesn't look at her, but just kind of squeezes her.
Very sweet. Now, I'm not going to torture y'all for too long. I better get back to loading up this wagon, but yeah, we'll take good care of her while we're on the road.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I feel like River basically totally gets that Brooke is embarrassed and is mostly just silently enjoying it.
Oh yeah, she's that parent.
Yeah. Like, Mist is
Okay.
totally not self-aware about this at all, but River totally is and is just willing to, like luxuriate in it.
Like, the reason Edith walks over is because she sees Brooke, like, waving her hands in front of her pants, like, oh, no, you don't need to, oh, okay, here we go.
River is, I imagine, like my dad, who, when I brought someone home for the first time once, he actually staged himself reading the newspaper in the front room.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
That is
'Cause
perfect.
Yeah.
You. God, I love him, but oh my
Did
God.
he specifically buy a newspaper just for that?
No.
Okay.
No. My dad just has newspapers at the go.
Sure.
Like,
Was it an old-ass newspaper?
yeah, I'll put it this way: when he has a problem with like newspapers to the point when my aunt was trying to sell him on getting an iPad at first because she was like, "Oh, you can actually like have access to archives of old newspapers if you have the like newspaper app." He's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. How far back does it go?" And this is like around 2014 or so, and she went, "Oh, back to like 2003," and he went, "Not far enough."
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
my dad. And just imagine Brooke's just like, yeah, that's Edith. And this is Timmy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Timmy.
So,
Imagine Timmy, like Brooke is currently like shooting Timmy a look, just like, oh God, don't. I know you don't. Please don't.
Oh, right, because Timmy's honest to a fault.
Don't. Just don't.
Mike, I got a fate point here for you.
all right. Well, what do you want Timmy to blurt out?
What? Just start blurting, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. Hi. So, I'm Timmy. Don't you worry about Brooke. I'm pretty proficient in healing magic if anything happens, so you don't have to worry about that.
Why?
Well, I mean, nothing's.
that?
I mean, that's good, first aid. But I mean, that's not gonna be a concern, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a precaution. You should always have someone who's knowledgeable in the stuff when you even go camping.
Sure.
right?
Yeah. I mean, that's just
fine.
prudent.
Yeah, and I mean, you can never be too careful. I mean, and in case we run into monsters or anything, Edith over there is really super good at punching. Like, you have no idea.
The monster thing is just like, again, just precaution,
Like, you see that, like, really, really just enormous mountain of a woman back there? Edith punched her real good one time. It was extremely impressive.
That's
Okay.
just the thing. Don't worry. It's like it was like sparring, training.
Okay.
Edith calls from the wagon. She goes, I
fine.
don't fucking spar.
Yeah.
You do now, please.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean that's probably for the best to have someone that can handle themselves in case of emergencies. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're being safe, Dewdrop. I decided Dewdrop instead of Honey is what she calls you.
Oh, Dewdrop is so good.
It's real good.
You said that out loud. You said that out loud, didn't you? Oh no.
What?
That's in characters, bro. Just
Right,
like
yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, what horrible thing Timmy could actually, like, segue into from there.
Right.
So I actually do have some questions. Like, so what happens when a water elemental, like, ends up in a cold area, like out in the tundra? Like,
okay. Oh,
Right, Tundra.
okay, that's
How far are you going?
well.
Oh,
Okay, that's
wait.
enough. Timmy, you should
We're
go
talking,
help
like,
Edith. Timmy.
this is like an ends of the earth thing.
Timmy,
We've been given a
Brooke is
sacred
kinda like-
quest by the goddesses themselves.
Whoa, wait, what?
Timmy,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah, I mean,
just
remember that mountain
Brooke
of a
is like,
woman I spoke about a second ago? That's strength. That's strength herself. She's got honor standing right next to her. Like, this is a holy quest.
Timmy.
Dewdrop,
That's
what are
why
you
Brooke
talking
is just
about?
like. Brooke is at this point. It's just like. No, she doesn't care. She's not hiding anymore. She's just trying to push Timmy in front of her
Yes.
parents. But he's
I mean,
a
it's
mountain
really
of a bear,
cool.
so
We're all, like,
she's just
first name bases with all the goddesses. Ask Jet about her magic harp. It's so sweet.
I just. We'll get to Jet later. Listen, no.
The
like,
gods
it's okay.
only have
Timmy,
one name.
Well, they know our names. Is-
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, that should have been a character.
Timmy's-
Yeah, but they know our names.
Timmy,
Yeah,
Timmy's
fair.
just, Timmy's having fun. It's fine. Really, it's just, it's part of the story I'm writing for the Sunrise Lotus stuff. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Timmy, please.
Has Brooke told you about
God.
becoming a superhero?
No. Yeah, that's what Timmy calls me just because I've helped him out and stuff and stuff.
I think when Timmy gestures towards the goddesses, Honor says, what did she say? Hold on, let me think of the right way to phrase it. Your daughter is an incredibly honorable person who is going off on a sacred quest on our behalf, and we can't thank her enough for putting her life at risk for the greater good.
Oh, God. Oh.
Your parents at this point are just, like, getting it for too many directions at once at this point. They're just like, what,
Brooke now drags her parents away. She's like, all right, so last of all, this is Jet. Okay, we're done. Bye. All right, we don't.
Hi, hi. How you doing?
Hi?
I'm Jet.
Hello?
Timmy's just off in the distance where Brooke is pushing him. Tell them about the harp. It's really sweet.
Oh yeah,
Can I
the
roll to
harp.
kick
It's really
Timmy in
sweet.
Can I roll to kick Timmy in the crotch?
Yeah, go for
Or in
it.
the shin. Alright, I'm rolling a fight. I'm not in Storm and Rider mode as well, so we'll see how this goes.
Sure.
I guess I'll roll physique.
Oh, that's a 1.
I got a 1 also.
Yeah,
I got 3 minuses.
you kick
You
him in
get
the
to create a
shin.
boost against my crotch.
Yeah, you kick him in the shin, and it doesn't really hurt him, but he does notice it.
Oh, listen, I can play like a song on this thing. Listen, bing, wait, bing, wait.
Off in the distance, Edith, Brooke hit me.
You shut the fuck up, Timmy. Um, Edith is gonna walk over to Brooke's parents again,
Okay.
and she goes, "So I take it she didn't tell you."
Apparently, I'm not even clear on what she didn't tell us at this point.
All right.
Apparently.
Apparently, I get it.
So Edith looks at them and goes, "All right, here's the deal. There is some kind of ancient evil," and she like throws up her hands and does a like air quotes. And listen, your daughter is very into cosplay. The thing is, she really wants to do some like play fighting. She's trying to make a comic up there. We're gonna help her out. It's got to be on location. She's, you know how she
What
is,
about
right?
the-
She just
So are those two not? What? I'm so confused.
those two. Listen, you know how Brooke is. She hired some people to send us on a quest, and she's doing air quotes again.
Right. Okay.
And we're just gonna go up there. It's gonna be a while, but we're gonna help your daughter make what she wants to make. And she really loves doing this, and I don't want to ruin it for her. So if we could just please get a move on here.
This is almost West.
Oh, so are we? Oh, gosh. Well, then I guess we should probably not be here, hon. We should let them.
Oh no, I am glad you're here. Like this is nice. This is.
Well, no, we're
Still nice
ruining
somehow.
the scene. We'll get out of your hair. We love you.
Oh no, it's, yeah.
No, they're already walking away. And
What's that?
They seem nice.
Just for instance, like so. Sorry, what? I did not follow this.
She
Her
said-
daughter's really cool, and she's gonna do some cool things.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time they've heard that, so they're probably just into it.
Yeah.
Brooke just turns to Edith and just goes, "Thank you." Yeah, let's go.
That's the first time anyone has ever called Brooke cool.
No, Jet's called Brooke cool twice at this point, I think.
Anyway, yeah, Jet's parents are just like, well, have fun, sweetie. But so long.
God.
Zazzy's just in the corner, like, I feel like I should not. Anything I could contribute at this point would just make this more complicated.
You're right, it would. So why don't you go and hide?
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Great, thank you.
Hey, Zezzy, before you go,
Huh?
take care of yourself
You too,
and be
buddy.
extra nice to Sazbo.
Well, yeah, of course. I always am.
Awesome. Keep it up.
God,
And he
you're
gives
really
like the
pushing my
OK
stance,
symbol.
Timmy.
Timmy's gonna commit indirect murder and his shield's gonna shatter. In the final battle where thing, Zazbo's gonna fucking die and the shield was shattered right when Timmy needs it.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Brooke, like, Jet is in like the cart, like just jumping up and down on it to test the suspension.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
And she just points at Brooke, and then points at her parents, who are kind of like off in the distance. There's my parents, Brooke. Okay, you don't need to meet them.
I literally love the image of like Jet is jumping up and down to test the suspension, and it doesn't move at all. And then like Timmy gets in and it sinks 3 inches, and then Edith gets in and it sinks another 2.
Actually, why don't we have Brooke introduce herself to Jet's parents?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I wanted from this.
Hello there. Hi, my name's Brooke Webster. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Luke's not very good at coming up with new characters in The Fly, so I sound exactly like your mom.
It's the mom voice.
Luke, I don't know how to continue from that. You can't just.
Oh no, Jet's mom doesn't
Luke, you gotta
have
stop
like
killing-
the side ponytail from the front thing, like she doesn't have the anime mom thing going on, does she? I wanted to get through this alive.
Anyway, yeah.
Not every anime mom with that hairstyle dies. Just 98% of them do.
Anyway, yeah, she says, well, it's nice to meet you. It's nice that it seems like Jet's finally making some friends.
Yeah, your daughter's really something. She's great.
Well, it's really nice to hear someone else say it.
No, yeah, I think she just needs to have a little bit more confidence in herself. It's been fun.
Oh,
really.
we agree. We've been trying to help her with that for so long, and just, you can't do too much. So, but yeah, anything you can do to help her with her confidence, I mean, that's great. I mean, even just spending time with her like you are, we really appreciate it.
No, yeah, she's like, I'm really happy.
I like the attitude of, oh, thanks for doing my daughter a favor and pretending to be friends with her.
Imagine Brooks is like, I mean, it's not really like trust me, it's really a pleasure just hang out with her and stuff. As when Brooks turns up, Jet, like good-naturedly just like gives a thumbs up, like.
Well, we don't want to keep you for too long, but it was nice to meet you. Oh, Patty thinks Brooke is Jet's girlfriend.
That was a secret, Luke.
Oh, well, sorry, I'm dumb. What do you want from me?
To incorporate that into the thing.
Well, okay. I will now, but now people know it.
Also, Molly, why did you type that? Why did you type those words?
Oh, you sent that directly to me. I thought you just typed it into the party chat. I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize. I didn't realize you were trying to surprise Julie with it. Anyhow. Okay. Oh, God. Molly, that is tragic. What? Oh.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
God. Anyway.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Patty just says, you two have fun and take care of each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's what friends are for, right?
Of course.
I mean, well, it's, no real issue, like, taking care of a pal.
No. None at all. She's just giving you a very knowing smile that is not actually knowing.
Well, it was really lovely meeting you. Hopefully we can, I'd love to meet you again, after this trip.
That'd be great. Maybe, you and Jet can come around for dinner sometime.
Oh, that sounds really wonderful.
Right,
Although,
well,
I will admit, I'm, by nature, a bit of a fussy eater, but, I'd still love to come around and visit.
Oh, sure. That'd be wonderful. We'd love to have you.
Do you like tea? I'm just saying, personally, I'm a big fan myself.
I mean, I can do tea.
This has turned into an actual Daniel conversation.
I mean, as Brooke turns to walk away, she just hears Patty lean in towards her husband that we haven't named and go, I like her.
Sid.
It's Sid.
Oh, it's Sid? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought that was just in trying to name the dogs. That was the one that
Nope.
came up.
No,
I-
we just, Ashley
Gotcha,
decided,
gotcha. Okay. Anyway, are we done embarrassing each other?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I do want Brooke just go, Jet, your parents are really nice.
Yeah. They are.
All right. Yeah.
They're okay. Like, they seemed a bit weird. Don't know what that was all about, but you know.
And, music types.
You guys get your lagging woaded up, and you you start to pull away from the dog stable because dog stables are just a thing now, and yeah, this whole little group that gathered to see off are just waving goodbye as you roll right off into the distance.
The most expensive dog to get at the stable is a Mastiff,
Oh yeah,
which is just massive.
yeah. Yeah.
Like to when you write it, the tent was on top of it, like
Right. Yeah, that's the Clifford model.
like a turtle shell.
Yeah.
It's like
Ah, you
fucking
want the big
Hannibal
flip
riding
photos.
the elephants.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Specifically, like
I
a
do also-
Tibetan Mastiff.
yes, just because those are already bear size, basically. Like just
God, those dogs are so big.
They're very big.
I love them. I do one as well.
I
Once
also
for, like,
love their T-shirts. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, fuck off.
I do want like once we've pulled out basically and away like from our going away party, which is a hell of a thing I didn't realize we are gonna have. Brooke just quickly pulls out from like her rucksack like a green and black scarf and just like very quickly just wraps it around Jet and she goes, I need to forget something.
Yeah, as you so now I'm sort of imagining we're transitioning into a scene of you guys now down the road a little ways. Is there any like decompressing or discussion you want to do here?
I was just gonna, as because I need to make this sad because Molly brought this in. As when Jet like loads her bag, like her like backpack onto it, she opens up a little pocket and sees the stone.
Oh right,
that-
yeah. Your own gravestone.
Yeah, looks at it and then looks back at her parents as they're waving, and then waves back and gets on.
Yeah, whatever.
Jeez, he hit the stone cold.
Well, he has to develop a harder stone at this point, or else we're just all gonna keep crying at this.
Right.
So, I think at least at some point, Timmy's probably gonna try and strike up some discussion about like what actually our game plan is once we get to the library. It's a long way away, but we should probably at least think about it.
I want to do one thing first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Before we start talking any strategy, and when we're far away enough from the town to where there's been just enough awkward silence, Edith looks at Brooke and goes, "You didn't fucking tell him."
That's a hard listen.
Yeah, here I am listening.
It'll be fine. It'll work out. Like, they don't need to worry more about me.
Brooke, what if it doesn't work out?
What if it does?
Listen, I plan on it working out, but you just left your parents in the dark. I bet both of you did, huh?
Who?
I guess like all three of you, actually. I forgot that all three of you.
I mean, I told my folks. They were kind of weirdly apathetic about it, but also not very surprisingly apathetic about it.
Well, at least you're smart.
I mean,
Guys.
I didn't tell them I was going to an ice library because the goddesses told me because my girlfriend is the secret. Was it 57th or 58th?
56th.
56th god.
Did you at least tell him it was dangerous? Did you at least tell him that you had something going on?
I told him I loved him. The implication was there.
Right, of course.
Well, what about you, Edith? Do your folks know about what's going on?
Yeah,
Do you have
my mom.
folks?
The perfect time to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom lives in Willowake. I sent a letter and some money back to her. Why?
I don't know, just figured I should ask. You've never, as evidenced by the question I just asked, you've kind of never told us about your family. Or really much about you, to be honest.
What do you want to know?
Well, alright, how about this? How'd you end up being like a half pizza maker, half pit fighter in the first place? Like, that's sort of a weird career choice.
Are we gonna do the backstory one? Because I could do this. I wrote this.
I don't see why not. This is a good conversation. I'm not going to interrupt it.
Here's the thing. I don't know if you're like deliberately not telling people, or if I just wasn't here when you've told the story because I'm kind of the new guy.
I mean, I can tell you,
we have weeks to kill.
Yeah, great. That's what I wanted to do, is have like little idle chit chat the entire time. But I guess that was gonna happen either way. All right, my mom. Her name's June. You might have heard of her. She owns the only one of the few bakeries down at Willowake. We did get a chance to stop by when we were down there. There were more pressing issues, but she.
Jet got in when you may know her. Jet got somewhat excited for a bit because she thought that your mom made jeans.
Wait, why?
Wait, what?
Because her name's Jean.
It's June.
It's June.
Oh, June. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That mistake was in character.
Yeah.
Real quick OOC question, what is the name of the bakery?
Oh God, I have it written down. Hang on. It's it's Blaine's Bagels.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Molly, very quickly.
Yes.
Check the chat.
Which chat? Ashley.
Twitch chat.
The Twitch chat would directs you to check the Discord chat.
That's already been taken care of.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah. So there were these little stone elementals, right? And they kept smashing up my mom's place. And after a while, she never wanted to do anything about it, but I ended up just taking it in my own hands. And there's one less kind of what do they call them? The Rubble Belt Gang, something like that. They're not around anymore. It's not a big problem. But eventually
the Boulder Boys.
Yeah. Eventually I left Willowake because I didn't want to run the bagel shop. I wanted to get into construction or something, but ended up doing fighting on the side to pay some bills, and of course ended up working at this honestly this shithole of a pizza shop, if we're gonna be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well be.
Got out of baking to get into baking, turns out. So yeah. Anyway, Brooke, you should have told your parents. That's all. That's
I know. Just yeah.
I'm not
That'll
gonna lecture.
definitely.
I'm not gonna lecture you anymore. But it's gonna. I don't want to have to be the one to tell him you got hurt. Okay.
I mean, I don't want that either. It's. No, you're right. You're right.
Anyway, otherwise, that was lovely.
Which part? See me destroying me or you destroying me? I can't tell.
Oh wait, I mean, listen, it was all lovely. I didn't do anything really. I saved your ass is what I did. I think.
I'm thankful for that. God, that was the thing.
Anyway,
as
I
you
didn't
guys-
have anything else.
As you guys are talking, go ahead and roll notice.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Woo!
4.
3.
Wait, shit. Accidentally closed my character sheet.
Uh-oh.
0.
Yep, 0. So it does not matter.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Great.
Oh.
Oh, that's some good Edith.
That's a good
Yeah.
Edith.
Yeah. It's a spicy meatball. Yes, I think there's just kind of awkward silence in the wagon for a little while.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys are just headed down. So I did a little bit. I only mapped out a little bit, but I decided I need to start figuring out the geography of Miravel because we're out in the world now. So Willowake is up to the northeast of Nethria, not that far. And it sort of borders this huge forest that, as far as anyone knows, goes on forever. No one's actually gotten to the other side of it before.
Or gone to the side and come back.
Sure, yeah. And you guys are headed sort of north-northwest right now. And there's kind of a small mountain range that Nethria is kind of the tallest mountain of at the southern tip of it. That sort of separates the woods from the path you're taking now, which is just sort of rolling hills, highlands, that kind of thing. Not highlands, grasslands. Words.
Sure.
Just to kind of give you a picture, and the Frozen Library is way up in like the northwest corner, and there's some like icy mountains and glaciers up there that it's somewhere within.
We've probably got a ways to go before we even see any ice.
Yeah, and I have to go to the bathroom so bad, and I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm going to take this opportunity to do the same.
All right.
Right back.
A short intermission. No.
Go to the lobby.
I was on hold on the phone earlier, and they were playing like really, kind of shitty, like free
Yeah.
hold music,
royalty
and it
free
was
music. Yeah.
like on a tape, so it was like
All super
scratchy.
staticky. Yeah.
But like the problem was like I kind of dig this, and I'm like, oh no, like people trying to get this aesthetic for their music has broken me. Where now I just like it.
Ash, what'd you think of the scarf bit?
It killed me.
Aww. The best thing is I was hoping to tell when Luke and Mike are here as well, but I told Molly that in canon that is a fucking original Starman Rider replica scarf that Brooke fucking bought.
Yep.
I do like the idea that Brooke is writing her own Starman Rider stories and is using the money from that to buy more Starman Rider merchandise. Hey.
Wait, so are you using Stamen Rider as like a money laundering scheme? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Basically, Brooke is being the ultimate nerd in that whatever money she's made from the, like, her Starman Rider, like, Lotus publishing, she's used it to buy some more Starman Rider merch.
Oh, wow. So how was it when she got her first like action figure of herself?
I don't think that it's at that point yet, but she's like, I was just saying to Ashley, the scarf she gave to Jet is like an original Starman Rider like replica scarf.
Nice.
God.
Yeah, because she's a fucking nerd.
Oh, Molly, did you see him's drawing of Edith?
I did. It's great.
Nice.
It's amazing. God, it's gonna be funny when Brooke meets Jet's parents again.
Yeah, I really enjoyed all of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
great.
good.
I was dying, but it was great.
I love how embarrassed you are by your fictional parents. I love it so
Listen.
much.
It's very good.
I was trying to remember this. Who was the god that went with Strength and Edith to Jet's apartment?
Oh hell.
Health.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
God, Health is gonna get so punched.
I'm waiting for the day.
I want
God,
this
yeah, that-
enormous bingo card to be made.
That is some fucking tension that's gonna have to be resolved eventually. Is fucking Edith and probably also Jet fucking hate the guts of Timmy's patron goddess.
Well, see, the problem is that she was very rude to Edith. And Edith don't take that shit.
No, she doesn't. That's gonna go very bad for Health.
Yeah, God,
Because here's the thing, like she beat Honor, but like Honor still is like theoretically a warrior. I don't think Health is. I don't think she's a fighter. I mean,
No,
she's
but
still a
she-
goddess, but like she probably doesn't do like combat.
She can probably protect herself very well. That's my guess, anyway.
I mean, I'd assume she's still like really strong and stuff, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a goddess,
she's a
yeah,
god.
like you said.
so Molly.
Yes, I. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
look at her!
I never get tired of that.
yeah, I don't blame you. They're so fuzzy. Hold on, I did find something beforehand. I forgot to link before. Hold on, where is it?
Oh my god, Chelsea, I love her.
Oh, that's a good Edith.
Good, Edith.
that's pretty good.
Oh, there we
I
go.
also like Profound Pants' suggestion that one of these days Edith is just gonna ask Timmy to like accompany him to church just to go beat up Health.
No, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like she doesn't want to like put Timmy in the middle of that situation. She just knows that situation's gonna happen.
If she sees Health on the streets, she'll throw.
Well, you might die at this.
Oh. Mm. Oh, I tried so hard. Oh, poor baby.
Look at that big scary lion.
Oh my god. So the Steven Universe art book is coming out.
Okay.
And on the page for Bismuth is a picture of Bismuth hanging out with like Garnet.
Good.
And the text underneath it is, huge respect for Garnet, an interclass fusion, Sapphire for giving up privilege, Ruby for hitting that.
God.
God, I need that book.
Same.
One of the other pictures I've seen from it is just a full page illustration of Peach and Mystery Girl.
Say it again.
One of the other pages I've seen from it is just a full page of Pearl and the Mystery Girl.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
gay.
Yes.
Man, I have fallen in love with this Twitter account, which is just a stag beetle, just enjoying its life.
Oh,
Just
yeah, is it the
drawing
one with the
shit.
stag beetle drawing? Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
like the beetle. Bless this fucking beetle.
I've seen the one where it's holding a knife.
Shit,
Yep.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can hold a knife. That's how strong it fucking is. It's kind of ridiculous. Hold on.
Like a big knife, too.
Yeah, like a kitchen knife. Like, not...
Oh, it's apparently Notch donated during a speed run.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay. Woo. How'd that go?
I just looked up the
so
video, so yeah.
What happened, I'll just say it, is that they announced that there was a $10,000 donation, and everybody got super excited. And then they said from Notch, and then the place got fucking dead-ass quiet.
It was fucking
all
perfect.
right. That's actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
Look at that strong beetle.
Look at that strong boy.
I'm worried now. That's too strong.
No.
It can't be stopped.
I don't...
I actually went and looked up like how long a stag beetle lives, and apparently that beetle's maybe got another year or two.
Yeah,
is
no,
sad.
like, they
Mike,
live
don't.
like 2 to 5 years. Like, stop. Also, I love, someone saw this tweet and they quote tweeted and said, turns out beetles also have infomercials as well.
This one made me laugh.
This is a good one.
Sorry, I made myself sad, so I got to make everybody else sad. But yeah, the spaghetti one is real good.
This is what
Silly
happens when
beetle.
Luke leaves.
Yep. I do love the one of the beetle just throwing the pen. I've been there. Like, just fucking same. It's like, oh, this just isn't working. God.
Yeah, so
Have you seen the video of him eating the banana yet?
that sounds terrifying.
Not as much as you'd think.
It's not too bad.
God, the Steven Universe art book comes out on the 11th. Fire Pro comes out on the 10th.
Uh-oh.
I have my last day of work on the 12th, and then I leave. At
Oh,
least the
are
rest
we?
of-
Oh, we're not off next week, right? Are we off next week?
Not that
not-
I know.
Not next week. I could still make it for next week. Not on Friday.
The weekend you're here. I mean, fuck, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I
just
just
wait.
don't know if we will be in a position where, not next Saturday or Sunday, but the
Okay, I'm
the
back.
Saturday and Sunday after that, I don't know if we will be in a good position enough to
Oh,
record.
for sure. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we might be.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, Luke, the important thing you missed is in the Steven Universe art book, they talk about Ruby and Sapphire hitting it.
Wait, say that again?
There's like a page about Bismuth with all these like sketches,
Uh-huh.
and there's one of her next to Garnet,
Uh-huh.
and like big respect for Garnet, interclass fusion. Props to Sapphire for giving that privilege. Props to Ruby for hitting that.
That's great.
Good.
Also,
Anyway, where do we leave off?
What's that?
Where do we leave off?
Oh,
Yes,
you
go
guys were
first.
going down the road in your wagon.
We
That
just
was-
failed a notice check.
Yeah, which is, who knows? That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Who knows? Not us.
I mean, Edith
Oh, no.
doesn't know she failed a notice check, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was describing you guys are kind of heading northwest. And the first sort of pit stop on your trip is going to be a fort that is a few days away yet, but that'll be where you go first. Because this is wilderness, and there's not much in the way of like, oh, let's hop to the next town over. There's not that many
Yeah.
towns.
Yeah.
It's mostly just kind of untamed wildlands. So yeah, you guys put in a good long day of travel. You got a good start. Nethria is almost over the horizon, but not quite. It's a big mountain. And your dogs are tired for the night, and I mean that literally, not just your feet are tired.
Can I roll
Sure,
empathy on the dogs?
What's that?
Specifically, can I roll empathy to see how my dog's doing?
Yeah, sure.
Specifically,
also roll
my
empathy.
dog.
Right, of course.
Wow.
Same with
Wow.
my dog.
Wow!
That'd be a plus 3.
Okay. Burn's doing fine. He's tired for the day. He's tuckered out. He kind of flops down on his side when he gets unharnessed, and is just sort of panting. But he's not. He's tired, but he's fine otherwise.
I rub his belly.
He kicks his foot.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, good dogs.
Chet, did you say you were rolling for your dog too?
I'm sorry, who?
Brooke.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Brooke.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Well, two. Yeah, he's the same, and he flops over and tries to like lap up some water off of you.
No, Fenrir, no, Fen, no.
So quick, I guess just sort of question for the path ahead. So are we going to have to like stop and set up camp for a day or two every so often to give these dogs like a day to rest?
Yes, that's what you're doing now.
Okay.
Is this the fort?
No, you're not at the fort yet. That's a few days away.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, sorry, that was I didn't mean that to be. That came off, just yeah. The answer to your question is no.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of out somewhere in a just sort of field. There's maybe a few trees, but it's not like a wooded area exactly. It's a field. You've seen fields before.
I know what fields are.
I see them in the movie pictures.
I've read about them in storybooks and songs.
So, describe to me how you guys are setting up camp for the night.
Oh god, I don't know. I don't set up camp.
I think we just set up some just regular tents.
Okay.
Brooke, hold on. We established before Brooke doesn't sleep, right?
Brooke can basically choose when to sleep. It's mostly she'll probably need to sleep once every 2 or 3 nights.
Okay. Yeah. So she does.
Okay,
have to sleep.
All right. So let's go ahead and just say we set up some people can probably sleep in the wagon. We probably don't need to set up 4 tents.
Right.
Does anyone's character in particular want to sleep in the wagon?
I think Edith specifically is not going to sleep in the wagon.
Okay. Why is that?
Brooke doesn't need a tent. Brooke just
I
needs, the
think
large bucket.
she's worried about the wilds and wants to be ready for that because last time
Right.
they weren't ready.
Yeah.
The
And
wagon
something
got
took her
knocked over.
memory.
Right.
Yeah.
She'll never remember the
she doesn't
tomatoes
know that.
again.
All right. Jet, Brooke,
Brooke will sleep in
'cause
the
I-
wagon.
say what?
Yeah. Brooke can sleep in the wagon. As long as there's a large bucket in the wagon, Brooke's good.
Okay.
All right. What about Jet?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Jet will sleep in the wagon.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, you could both sleep in the wagon. It's a
Yeah,
wagon.
I think you both thought you had dibs on the wagon, and now you're both like Jet's changing to her pajamas, and she's rounding the corner of the wagon, and Brooke's rounding the other corner.
I mean, if all 4 of us could ride in it, I think 2 people can sleep in it.
Oh, definitely.
So, yeah, I
I
think.
just thought we had this by ourselves.
Right.
Right.
Imagine the round in the corner bit and Brooks is carrying a bucket. It's like, uh-oh.
I think Timmy is going to sleep next to the dogs,
Okay.
and he will also kind of curl up in a ball next to them in the similar manner that they do.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
None of us have tents.
Well, yeah, does Edith have a tent?
I mean, that was the idea, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Here's the thing: we packed 4 tents, but we're only using 1 of them. The tents are in case we lose the wagon, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that at some point during the night, Jet does end up resting her head on Brooke.
On her bucket?
Well,
Oh yeah,
I imagine this first night Brooke is actually just staying watch, I guess, because she doesn't need to sleep right now.
Okay, yeah. But she's just, she's just hanging out in the wagon, keeping watch. Edith is probably also, she's sleeping, but she's, not, it's her turn to kind of be half awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just point of order, just in case something happens. I feel like Timmy is going to sleep with the shield on his back.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to say also Brooke nearly drops the issue of Star Marauder she's reading at the moment when Jet rolls onto her, oh god. Oh, what? Nearly drops it onto Jet and has to catch it.
Right. Do you guys have a campfire?
Do we?
No.
I mean, is it cold where we are? I mean, it's still summer
we're-
in this world, and we haven't gotten far north,
Yeah, you
right?
haven't gotten that far north yet. It's a summer night. It's not boiling hot, but
If we're cutting
Is it-
to the part where everyone is sleeping, then probably not anymore.
But I'm just asking, did you have one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to eat, and it's probably nice to cook food. So,
Sure. Did you just leave the campfire up when you went to sleep and let it burn out, or did you put it out?
I think Edith will put it out.
Okay.
You have a water elemental on hand as well. So
That
it's
is
kind of not an issue to put it out.
Oh, sure. I'm trying to paint a picture. What?
We're not irresponsible campers. Just saying. Don't assume that of us.
I don't need
I
to
didn't
be on
assume.
my
I asked
fucking
a question.
face.
We learned some valuable lessons from Smokey the Bugbear, and we are going to
Oh,
put out
God.
the fire properly.
Shh.
Only you can prevent fire elementals. Well, Smokey the Bugbear, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's kind
of. Okay. It is a very clear night out, and the moon is out, and the stars are out, and it's just kind of, it's not pitch black out. It's kind of that dark blue that it is on a really clear night.
and you have sort of faint shadows cast everywhere from the moonlight. And so Brooke is awake right now, right?
Correct.
And Edith, are you awake or are you sleeping?
That probably like asleep, but not heavily asleep.
Okay.
I think Edith knows how to keep watch.
I'm going to say Brooke roll notice for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's a 3.
So 3. Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything. And let me think what.
Brooke's currently distracted at the moment.
yeah, exactly. Let me see. I'm gonna use a coin flipper to decide something real quick.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Do they die
Nothing?
quickly or do they die slowly?
Do they forget about a fruit or do they forget a childhood memory? Let's see.
Okay. Timmy.
Yes.
You suddenly feel this very strange pain. It's not like a piercing or a burning. It's hard to describe. You haven't felt a pain like this before, but it's very intense. It's almost Have you ever accidentally gotten cleaning solution in your mouth?
Um,
Not
I've definitely got-
accidentally.
Oh.
I mean, like, is it like an acidy burn?
Kinda.
Like-
It's it's like you feel nauseated, but not in your stomach. It's like your shoulder is nauseous.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm assuming that wakes me up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, I guess I turn to look at what's going on my shoulder.
There's nothing on your shoulder.
Huh.
Is the pain
I mean,
still
like,
there?
how bad does this hurt?
It hurts pretty bad.
Then I think Timmy just yells and grabs his shoulder.
Okay, yeah. Nothing happens, and it just is still hurting.
Like we don't wake up.
Well, I mean, you tell me if you wake up from him shouting.
I will say Brooke immediately comes out to the light.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, Timmy, you okay? Timmy, what's up?
And that wakes up Jet.
Yeah.
I don't know, something's wrong with my shoulder.
And I assume Edith is waking up too.
Yeah, I think Edith is
Yeah.
at least coming out of the tent. Like, what the fuck?
All right. Everybody
What's going
will
on?
notice now.
That's Wes.
That's 1.
Okay.
This is
Minus
two.
1.
Wow. Okay.
4?
4. Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, no,
God,
Edith has
save
noticed,
us.
guys.
Edith, from your angle, you can see that Timmy's shadow is cast along the ground, and sort of next to it is a shadow of a dog-like creature that is like biting and ripping away at his shadow's shoulder.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, great.
Boy, I don't know what to do with that.
Wait, so is this?
Well, I
So I grabbed my shoulder and I didn't like feel anything on my hand. Is this thing like immaterial?
You feel nothing on your physical shoulder, but Edith can plainly see the shadow of your shoulder getting ripped apart. And your actual shoulder is not being ripped apart, it just hurts.
I think Timmy's still just freaking out. He's like, guys, I don't know what happened, but this really hurts.
The wolf is continuing to chomp away, and Timmy, you're feeling that like sensation start to travel down your arm as it like digs in deeper and deeper and starts to like eat your shadow's arm.
Can Edith try to, like, stomp the shadow? I guess that's a place to start. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Roll fight.
Yeah.
You just fucking rush at Timmy. Just ready, in his mind, ready to fight.
Well, I'm imagining that this shadow is like a very long, kind of distorted shadow. Like it's probably a
7?
ways away from Timmy's actual body. A 7, okay. You raise your foot up,
Punch a shadow.
and the shadow reacts before you've actually touched it. When the shadow of your foot hits it, it like recoils from the shock of the hit,
Got it.
and just sort of like slides along the ground. And you can hear like a yiping, and the dogs suddenly perk their heads up at that, and like jump up and start growling.
Oh boy, we have a fucking shadow monster situation. I don't know what the. Is it running
Black
off?
Dog.
Yeah, it's running off into a nearby like thicket of trees, and it's running towards just the shadow that they're casting on the ground.
Where?
On this?
And just to be clear, this was Timmy's left arm. Just so for the sake of consistency.
Okay. What?
And I'll say it ran off with the shadow of Timmy's left arm.
Wait. So what's going on?
It's running towards the thicket of the trees with his arm like in its mouth.
What the
God.
fuck?
Oh God!
Can I
roll?
chase it?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Wait, so
Both.
Sorry, Mike, you
no,
have a
it's-
question?
so like, what effect does that have on me? Am I just in pain? Can I not feel my arm? Like, what's going on?
You can feel your arm and the pain is starting to subside. You're not totally sure what just happened.
But my shadow doesn't have an arm anymore.
Your shadow does not have an arm anymore.
Julie wants to roll lore.
Okay.
Okay.
Julie,
a-
did you get like a Yahtzee dice thing?
That's my Tumblr.
So
Mother
yes.
made Tumblr. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
do you post all the gifts on that?
I knew you were gonna go for it.
I was just curious because I hadn't heard it before, but it makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. It's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay, yeah. So you have read about shadow wolves. They are a relatively well-known creature out in the wilderness. They're not like super common, but people have encountered them. And yeah, they prey on the shadows of living things, and it's not fully understood what that means for people. They tend to be very deadly, because they try to prey on people that are isolated, and usually don't prey on people at all, but this one did.
Well, it didn't prey on a person.
Well, Timmy's a person.
Well, it didn't prey on a human.
Yeah.
So like,
So you don't play a human either. Like,
wait, so can my shadow arm grow back? Like, what? How does this work?
That's a good question.
I guess
well,
I
I
didn't
mean-
roll high enough with law to figure that out.
Yeah.
Edith is
All right.
going to try and grab the thing before it gets away.
But with your shadow hand, please.
Yes.
With your shadow. Yes.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Of course. Yes.
So
She's
that's-
figured it out.
Right.
She's not stupid.
That's probably athletics.
Oh, that's not a stat I have.
Can Jet
Okay,
also try that?
Yeah, sure.
Because I have athletics for days, and here's me rolling all minuses, probably. No, that's a +6.
That's a +6. Yeah, Jet, your shadow grabs onto its tail, and it kind of jerks to a stop and drops the shadow of Timmy's arm.
Edith is gonna grab that.
Beat it to death with Timmy's arm.
So,
Oh God.
so Edith, you can touch the shadow wolf, but I mean that arm is just a shadow. You can't touch it.
Oh. Okay.
I think
That's-
Timmy's gonna try and like maneuver himself so that his shadow arm attaches to his shadow shoulder, and
Okay.
then
Toes.
tries to cast a healing spell at the shadow.
Okay. Trying to think of the best way to
work this. Let me think for a second.
I have a question actually.
Yes.
Where is the light coming from?
The moon.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
This all sucks and is awesome.
I just want to make sure that there's not anything else we could be doing about this.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked about a campfire.
Yep. I realized that after you asked, and then I was like, okay, so where the fuck is this light coming from?
Right. Okay.
Gonna blow up the moon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love Dragon Ball.
I'm trying to think of the best way to work this with Timmy. I think that makes sense. Yeah, you can try to roll a healing spell, sure.
Okay. That's, oh geez, that is a 3.
Okay.
If that's not going to do it, I want to try and bump it up.
I will say your arm shadow reattaches, and actually, as it attaches, you feel that pain again. As there are still wounds in the arm and your shoulder from where it was being bitten, but it's not a severed limb on your shadow anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Would spending a fate point make that better? Or
Yeah, I think you can fully heal it if you spend a fate point.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and invoke Pacifist Bugbear Healer
Okay.
and spend that fate point I got for being a dick and blurting everything out.
Right.
Can Edith punch the shadow again? Can that happen?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Actually, you know what? At this point, we should probably roll notice for initiative.
Can I keep
right.
this roll?
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I got a -1 for notice.
Okay,
-2.
So I'm gonna guess
Three.
that is not. It's no longer a one-on-one fight.
Right. So yeah, the wolf got a -3.
Okay, well it's a 6 fight, and I'm gonna roll notice, which is a 2.
2. Okay. So we need to figure out what order we go in. So you got a 2.
No, I guess I can just. We need to type in the chat like we usually do and make this easier.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so Brooke actually gets to go first.
Yeah. So it goes. Brooke.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. She's the only one who's not done something and also didn't get eaten.
Right. Timmy, Jet, Wolf. Okay. So yeah, Brooke, what are you doing as this weird scene is playing out?
I'm sorry, I just saw you type the thing and I it popped up as Jet Wolf, and I was like, man.
Oh man. Jet the Wolf Jones.
Doesn't really
Jet
make sense,
wrote
but
for- if Jet wrote
No, it
from
doesn't.
Law and Order.
On some level, the back of her mind, Jet's going, Shadow Wolf is a really good band name.
she is going to write that down after this.
Oh, it's not clear. Shadow Wolf is all one word.
That's pretty good as well.
Hold on. Are there
Wait,
2 W's or 1?
Yes.
I think 1, but I'm willing
It's
to
actually
hear
2 V's.
Shadow Wolf.
Is it Eridan? What is what? Jeez, okay. Shadow fight. That's weird. Also, Alright, Brooke is going to try and I guess fucking how does my magic work in terms of shadow stuff now? Because I guess like anything Brooke does with her water stuff would cast a shadow still,
Well,
because
it
it's still
casts
like a solid mass of water.
It would cast like a translucent shadow, you know?
All right, Brooke's gonna try and go for that. Say similar thing she did with Edith before. Try and
Drown
water,
the shadow
almost
off.
like. I could do that actually.
What are you doing?
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna hit it with a blast of water and see what that what that does first, because this is a weird case for me in terms of fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and
This is a weird fight in general.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question, Luke, about would, if she were to transform into Stone Rider, just in case, like, would that fuck up, like, that the wolf knows?
Yeah. Oh, no, the wolf's not
does it work with the monsters? Yeah.
It has to be
Sapient
a creature.
creature?
Yeah, it has to be a sapient creature.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Wait, so is the
I'm
wolf
not gonna-
still
I'm not
trying
gonna
to
do
run
this.
away? Because that's what it was doing
Well,
before.
it's been grabbed by Jet.
Okay.
All right. That's a. Just double check my character sheet. That's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay, and you're just blasting water at it?
I'm gonna try and blast it in a way to like. I don't know. Fuck. This is weird. This is such a weird fight, Luke, for my character. Because, like, you can shadow punch and shadow kick, but what the fuck do you have magic?
Just blast a water beam in such a way that the shadow of the water hits the wolf. Like, just sort of shoot
yeah, like,
sideways.
I want to try and direct that. Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of want to direct that and see how that goes first.
And what'd you roll?
A 5.
It also rolled a 5. So,
Oh, cool.
you, so you're just, you're directing your blast at the shadow, right?
Yes.
Okay. It just splashes on the ground.
Wait, no,
Well, I
she
mean,
was,
like, the shadow
the shadow of the
my-
water is going to hit the wolf. is what she was-
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Then it's like it hits the wolf, but it's almost like, because it's not a fully like obfuscated shadow, it somehow is less material to the wolf. It doesn't quite splash against it, sort of like phases through it a little bit before splashing. And in any case, it seems unharmed.
All right, I've got a plan now.
Okay.
I would like to just go, that's kind of fucked up.
So then, Edith, you're punching it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a 6.
you got a 6. Let me roll for him. He got also a 6. Jeez, this thing is putting up good
God,
defense.
really?
God.
Yeah, just rolling well. Yeah, so it like just kind of is. Was that? Oh, you're spending fate points.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, this is definitely an Edith takes care of her own, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay.
So yeah, I'll give it +2.
Okay. Yeah, it is like struggling against Jet holding onto it, and it is trying to avoid you, but it can't move that much, and it just kind of gets smacked in the dog jowls and
Yeah.
takes 2 points of stress.
Yeah.
Jet, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Or is it Timmy?
That's it's Timmy.
It's Timmy.
Oh, no, it's Timmy. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, there's not really. I don't think there's really anything else Timmy can do in this fight. Or actually, you know what? No. So this wolf is trying to run away from Jet, right?
Right.
I think Timmy's gonna take his shield and position himself on the other side of the wolf, so the wolf is between him and Jet, and I guess kind of give it only one direction to, like, I guess kind of like a triangle, and try and give it only one direction to run to,
Okay.
and make that toward Edith. Like,
Okay.
kind of try and just redirect this wolf so that it's not getting away.
Okay. Jet.
Okay. I'm still holding on to the wolf.
Yeah, you're grabbed onto his tail.
Can I pull like my bat out with one hand and just try to whack it?
Yeah, sure. Roll. Let's see. That's trying to. Well, no, you're just rolling fight. You're not trying to get an advantage out of holding it. So just roll fight.
No. Yeah. That's a 2.
It's a 2. It rolled a 3. So
God damn it.
I'm gonna. Actually, do you want to say in fiction that Jet tried to hit the shadow directly with the bat?
Yeah.
just for the sake of. Like, oh wait, shit, right? Damn it.
Listen, I'm holding on to nothing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just confusing.
Because I'll say too, like, Jet, you don't necessarily feel it like pulling against you. Like, it's not like
It's weird. So
Like
then,
I almost
we are
pictured
quite
it,
literally
like,
doing shadow puppets here.
right.
like I almost pictured like Jet like bracing herself like on like the end of the wagon, but like not really feeling like a pull. She's just like bracing herself just because like that feels right to do.
Yeah. And you're actually, you can see that your shadow does not line up with your body right because it is getting pulled.
Oh god, that's weird.
Oh, that's really weird. That's really weird.
And it turns around and bites Jet the hand that is holding your bat. And I guess roll.
Can
Go
I try to tank that? Since I deliberately set myself up such that I was near Jet and the wolf.
I'm trying to think. Let me look at the character sheet real quick because I'm not gonna lie. I want someone to get some consequences from getting their shadow eaten, so I'm trying to see if I can't give you a fake point to not do that.
Listen, Jet just got out of it. Like she's been through a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but not Shadow Jet.
Julie.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think the way I'm going to play this out in fiction is, so Timmy's actually like the wolf is between Jet and Timmy, and when he sees its head turn to bite Jet, I think he's going to like lift the shield like over the wolf so that it's like when it goes to bite Jet, its face hits the back of the shield.
Okay. Yeah.
So
And your hands.
not just the back of the shield.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And we said that costs a fate point to not have to roll for it, right? I sure hope I did.
Yeah.
It was a fate point for me to just say no damage. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can roll if you don't want to waste a fate point, but I don't know what else.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that. I'll spend a fate point.
Okay. Yeah. So the wolf just kind of harmlessly bounces off your shield. I will say your dogs are freaking out right now. They're just barking.
I mean, yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
If I was a dog, I would be too.
I think that means it
Yeah.
rolls back around to Brooke.
Yep. All right.
Check on the dogs.
I was gonna do something.
Okay, do something.
I was gonna try. So, all right. If water has a translucent shadow, does ice? Because that's way more solid.
I think it would depend on how clear the ice is, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's a very like cloudy ice, then no, it would have a more solid shadow. I don't know what
Let's go
makes
with
ice
that.
cloudy or not, though.
What
I
let's go
think
with that.
impurities.
ice cloudy.
Yeah,
I think it's impurities in the ice.
I think it might also have to do with how it crystallizes.
Okay, for the sake of simplicity,
Yes.
will ice have a more solid shadow than water?
Let's say yes.
Okay. Okay.
Regular ice comes out
You can
opaque
say
when
no.
gases dissolve in the water, get trapped and forced into tiny bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Or the ice freezes away that doesn't allow large crystals to form.
Okay.
I imagine Brooke can control that to some degree.
Okay. So
She's
what,
made of water.
So what you doing?
All right. Brooke is going to basically hurl like what looks like a lance of water at the shadow and make sure the shadow of that hits the wolf. But as it leaves her hand, it becomes ice.
Okay. Roll lore. Or actually, would that be more shoot? That might be shoot.
Not really. Like you don't shoot a lance. Like
Okay.
she's still using magic to like hurl the thing
Sure.
to like create the ice and everything. Yeah. That is another 5.
It's another 5. Let me roll for him. He rolled a 4. Okay. Gotta hit it on him.
Woo!
Yeah, it just sort of glances off of him. It does hit him, but it doesn't. You didn't impale it.
Damn it. Does it at least seem a little phased?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
it's definitely phased. I mean, it's been punched up and, yeah, it's not happy. It's howling and,
All right.
like, screaming.
okay.
I think that means it's Edith, right?
Yeah.
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 Can I see the dogs from where I'm at?
Yes, you can.
Is there another wolf up there?
They are... Roll notice.
I'm abandoning my dogs.
5.
I'm abandoning my boy.
They are, there's not another wolf up by them, but they are growling and barking, not at the wolf you're fighting, but towards the tree line it was running to.
Great.
Oh god, there's a pack, isn't there? Oh Jesus.
I don't think we can just pack up and go. So,
I mean, there's only one tent out.
yeah, yeah. I don't think we can pack up and just go though.
Sure.
Okay. Is that my turn, Luke? Or
No, I think you can. I think that was a free action.
okay. I guess I'll take another swing at this shadow dog.
All right, go for it.
Nope. That's a 3.
That's a 3. It rolled a shit. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, 3 doesn't do it.
Sure. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, then it's Timmy.
All right, so I think,
Although I guess Edith does warn everyone
Yeah, you probably, yeah.
about that whole situation. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Sure.
okay, I think Timmy's gonna say, "All right, ladies, I think we want to move," and I think he's gonna move to try and tie the dogs back to the wagon.
Okay. You know what? Why don't we, because this is related to like your ability with handling like a mounted animal, why don't we roll drive for the first time in this entire game?
Holy
Oh
shit.
boy.
Oh boy! Hey, well, you know what stat I finally put back onto my sheet?
Is it drive?
It is.
All right.
I have
Oh,
a 1
fuck
in
yeah.
drive.
That's something.
Oh god, that is a 0, but I'm gonna argue that because this plan is in direct response to what Edith warned us about, I'm gonna go with Edith believes in me and try that again.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go
That-
for there's another way, and I was going to tell you no.
I was expecting that. That's a 3.
Okay. I will say that you are spending this round hitching up the dogs, and they'll be ready to go by the start of the next round, but you can't tank for other people while you're doing it.
I gotcha. That sounds fair.
Okay. So then it is Jet.
Okay. Well, I got Astro Train going by.
I was about to say.
But I am going to try to. Like, I know this is a bad idea, but it would be what Jet would do.
Okay, then hit it.
Yeah.
Does she still have her bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, for some reason I thought like I lost it.
You almost did, but no.
Okay. Can I just try again with the bat? Like, I'm still holding on to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Jet is smart enough to like maybe then like try to like just let it leave.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just roll fight again.
Okay.
Ooh!
What'd you get?
Oh no.
A zip.
Okay, it got a 4.
Can I roll a fate point to
Yeah, sure.
use a fate point because I have like 4.
Okay, yeah. What are you invoking?
I just don't. I don't want to just can't afford to lose because I used it a bunch.
Sure.
Won't let anyone down again.
Yeah, okay.
I want to try to. Timmy protected me,
Right. Okay, yeah. I'll allow it then.
and
yeah.
now I'm trying to protect Timmy as he hooks up the dogs.
Okay, I like that.
It's not gonna work, but
Oh god, please let it work.
Zippo.
Wow, the same
Oh.
thing again?
God.
No, I got. Last time I got just 1 minus. This time I got 2 minuses and a plus.
Wow, okay.
Hey, Jet.
Just bad at fighting. She shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Listen, if I could parkour these wolves, I'd got that.
I'm gonna say that it manages to break free from your grip and dodges you in doing so.
Okay.
Which means it is now the dog's turn.
Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf's turn. My mistake.
I'd say we got 2 dogs here, so.
Right. And
Yeah.
because you just completely whiffed it, and because someone else didn't, I actually think it's lost interest in you, Jet. I think it is lunging at Edith.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh man.
Is this a...
Oh yeah, so it's lunging at you, and it lunges onto your shadow. I'm gonna say will is probably the thing to defend with,
Okay.
which your will and physique are the same, so.
No, my will is higher than my physique.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Ooh. That doesn't really matter.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 1.
Oh man. Okay,
Oh,
it rolled a 5.
You gotta be able to invoke something.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me do you have the Google Doc? I didn't open it when you linked it before.
Which one do you want?
The with all the aspects on it.
Yeah.
I just want to look at something real quick.
I think I also had... I think I had yours somewhere. I think I stole yours. It's probably way out of date, though.
This is fine. Let me think. Can I make the case to you, Edith, and
Yeah.
offer a fate point for this? You know there's other wolves there.
Okay.
Are you willing to just let this thing attack you so that it's distracted so Jet can get back to the wagon so that I can invoke Edith takes care of her own?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to change her trouble, stat, if this is going to be the case. Well, I guess Edith takes care of her own, especially specifically applies to Jet, I think we decided.
Yeah.
But, I don't think that trouble is
Yeah.
an Edith trouble anymore. Anyway,
Right.
that's for another time, I think.
Sure. I think we said that I'm still selfish applies to, I take care of my own and fuck everybody else.
Yeah, true. I mean, she was going to leave, Slick to
Yeah.
do whatever, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, she's going to take the hit.
Okay. The wolf attacks you in the bicep and
Yep.
tears off your shadow's arm and just throws its head back and swallows it.
Oh, good.
Oh. Which arm?
Your right arm.
Oh.
And
Uh-huh.
it hurts real bad when it happens, but I mean your physical arm is fine.
Right. Edith is just, screaming.
Yeah. And then it runs off into the woods with your arm in its belly.
Okay. Yeah, get back to the fucking wagon. Get back to the fucking wagon, Jet.
I'm guessing that Jet is probably the most shook she has ever been in her life.
Okay.
Because her whole, it is, Edith is, Edith is stronger than me, and just seeing Edith just get fucking
Yeah.
wrecked by this thing.
Right.
And Edith yelling.
Is Jet moving?
I'm guessing it takes maybe like a second or two, probably longer than it should.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just curious.
I'm almost done with the dogs. Someone grab the tent.
Brooke can do that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you guys are running to the wagon. Edith, describe how you get into the wagon.
Edith is like slowly backing towards the wagon, I think.
Okay, I will say, like,
keeping an eye on the tree line.
The pain that you felt is rapidly, like, dissipating to the point where you don't feel it anymore, and you actually kind of feel fine.
Okay. So I guess she tries to turn around and get in the wagon, and what do you want me to tell you to make a thing happen? Because, like, I think that's what you're trying to do here, and I'm not sure how to make the thing happen.
All right. You go to grab onto, like, the side of the wagon to climb up into it, and your arm passes through it.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
Great.
That's fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
I think. Yeah.
Can Timmy try to cast a healing spell on her shadow the way he did with his?
Yes, you can.
You had your arm at least.
I mean, I got to try. You know?
Sure.
That is a 5.
Her shadow stops bleeding.
Her shadow is bleeding.
Yeah,
okay.
well, it got its arm ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this has all been weirdly conceptual. Like, I don't.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Just stop. Just stop. It's fine. Let's go.
Did Edith have any, like, bracelets or, like, anything on her arm? Because that definitely, like, just fell through her arm and fell to the ground.
I don't think so. I never imagined her with that.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if she had, like, some bracers or something.
No. I
Okay.
always thought that she just went,
Gotcha.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah.
fisticuffs. I was gonna say empty-handed, but I don't think
I was
that's
gonna
the
say,
right phrase.
now this gun is forcibly out at all times.
God.
Edith, the thing is, you still, like, feel your arm there. Like,
Yeah.
It's not...
And people can see it. Like,
People can see it, and, like, if you close your hand into a fist, like, you can feel your fingers against your palm. It's not passing through itself or anything.
Yeah.
And
Good.
You know, in fact, if you reach over, you can touch it with your other hand.
Oh, that's weird.
But it can't.
Okay.
It can't touch anything other than you.
Okay.
oh god, it's operating on ghost rules.
Great.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, Edith was the person I wanted to get with this to begin with because she can't punch anymore with that arm.
You are way too happy.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's fucked up.
You're just like fucking giddy.
I guess I kind of
God.
got a little giddy there, didn't I?
Okay. All right. Edith is fucking mad for like the next however long we're going. She's fucking mad.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I assume you guys are just, are you guys just gonna go through the night, or are you just gonna go put some distance between you and that whole scene?
I think we probably need to just put distance between us and that scene because
Okay.
like we can't just run these dogs
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Chelsea does point out that I finally made something that I planned to happen actually happen, so of course I'm giddy.
And it's so fucked up, Luke. Like, holy shit. I've not said much just because I've been kind of stunned at how fucked up that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Mm.
I mean,
All right.
it's fine.
I think I think during the whole ride, I think Timmy's just like flipping through his book of health, looking for anything that could pertain to this, to pertain to fixing this shit.
Okay. I guess Timmy can roll lore to see if he can figure out anything.
Well, while we do that, I just want to say, like, Jet hasn't talked.
All
Okay.
right, now Luke,
Yeah.
you better give me something because I just rolled a fucking 7.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. So this is more of a curse than an injury. A Shadow Wolf is a magical monster. So it's a different type of healing than the kind you would normally administer. It's not like an injury. I'm trying to think. You would need... It's something that could probably be healed because health can definitely cure curses. But because that's not your, like, area of expertise, you would need, like, some more resources than just a book of health to, like, really figure out how to treat it well. Because it's such a specific, obscure curse. So it's definitely doable. If you have the right resources, you can make it happen. But not with what you have on hand.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, we're just going off into the wilderness, aren't we?
Well, you're going towards a fort. They might have some stuff. You know, they might have the kinds of things you need to.
All right,
Yeah.
all right,
It's hard to say.
all right. I'm gonna
Well,
make
at
a
least
note of that.
there's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Like, yeah, I imagine Broadcast like we've got at least something. Like we can fix this.
That yeah, sure is absolutely like Edith. Like, yeah.
And I would wager
Yeah.
I would wager that a fort in a Shadow Wolf infested area, they probably know how to treat Shadow Wolf curses, or at least
Probably.
at
Yeah.
least have tried to
Well,
figure this shit
Shadow-
out.
It's a few days away.
But
Yeah.
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, okay.
It's
I
worth-
just want there to be something. Both me as a person and Timmy as a character at least wants to have a plan. Otherwise, he's gonna go nuts.
Right.
Oh,
right.
sure.
Yeah. In the worst case scenario, you could definitely get it treated when you got back home.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Just for this one, Ghost Arm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to go to health. You're gonna have to go to health
Oh.
and beg for it.
Oh no. I do like the idea of Edith asking Health for help, getting her arm back, and then immediately punching Health with it.
Going like, it seems to work.
And
Boom.
to test it back out.
Time for a test run. Ka-chow.
No, Julie.
Thank
I
you,
didn't mean
Julie.
to say that. I said it, and I immediately went, oh no, oh no.
Thanks,
Thank God it's
Julie.
inside of you.
Oh no, oh, get it out.
Holly was just sending me questions about the Cars universe today. I feel so proud.
Aww.
All right, so you guys make it a little distance away, and you probably don't even bother making camp again. It's too late
No.
at night to bother. But you get some
We
sleep.
definitely make a fire though, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big fire.
I
But-
just picture Edith like sleeping on the ground and just her arm going through the ground.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like,
Oh.
she's like laying on the side of the.
Well, do you want to do that? I feel like you're gonna have like the part where the real Edith that's still there. That's probably not a part you want to touch the ground if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Timmy healed it. I'm gonna say it's not like you feel the inside of your arm touching the ground if you lay down and your arm goes. to
Yeah,
the
let's
ground.
not have that. Let's not do that.
That's too much. That's too much. It's just kind of yeah. Yeah. You can't just kind of just stick your whole arm into the ground though.
Great. No, what I was gonna say is like, she's like laying in the wagon,
Yeah.
and like her arm
Yeah.
is like under the wagon.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah. It's like you just see a hand sticking out on the underside of the wagon. You basically
Right.
clip through things like a video game.
Right.
Okay, so
God damn you, Todd.
Todd?
What have you done, Todd?
Yeah. Okay. So the following day,
around 11 o'clock. You've had sort of an uneventful travel day since your Shadow Wolf encounter. And as you're going, you come to a large river. And there is no apparent bridge in sight on either direction.
Oh gosh, Oregon Trail.
Which means that you're now faced with the classic dilemma, cock or ford.
Cock wagon. Cock.
Okay, so what is each one
Cock.
again?
Cock.
Well, you can either, I think, if I remember right, cocking the wagon is you try to seal it up and ride it like a raft across. Fording is
Okay.
having your just dogs try to like trudge
wade through the river.
Wade through the river, yeah.
Well, so can Brooke tell us how deep this thing is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See-
probably.
All right, how
Oh.
deep is it?
Or just kind of just tell them, like,
Yeah, I think you probably that's not something you would have to roll for.
yeah.
It's deep enough that fording is probably not a great idea.
Okay.
All right.
Can
the wagon.
Brooke-
Actually, how do you test its like deepness? Do you like jump into it and like sense it that way, or can you just sort of tell?
I imagine Brooke can just, like, dip a hand inside.
Okay. Roll lore when you dip your hand inside.
Great.
Oh, jeez. Time for me to lose a hand.
Everyone's losing hands.
Dude,
Oh,
what do you have
Jesus.
against hands? He hates hands
God.
so much.
Listen, Jet can't
God.
lose a hand. That's her whole thing.
That's her bread and butter. That's her moneymaker.
What the fuck do you think Edith does?
Yeah, I was gonna-
Got another
Yeah.
hand.
that was a that was a 3.
That was a 3. You don't lose a hand.
Not the
I mean,
buses.
I'm not that boring. I'm not going to do the same thing twice in a row.
Right. I just
lose
get
a
pulled
foot
and die.
somehow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just it's a deep river. You probably want to try and caulk.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Hey, we should
Oh.
try to do that. How do we do that?
Let's see. What skill would that be? Crafts, I guess. We're literally using all these
So,
skills that we
okay.
never use.
Well, so okay, wait. So, caulking, what does that do again? Just like, what would we be doing in that case?
You're sealing the wagon so that it is water, like it's buoyant.
And like
Can the
water.
wagon ride on top of me?
Ooh.
Huh.
That seems like it
I was
might
gonna-
be a strength roll for Brooke.
I was gonna ask if Brooke could like part the sea, like the river.
God
Oh.
damn.
That's not a bad
Oh.
idea as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that instead, actually. That's a way better idea.
Well, because she's done it on a low scale with the sewers when we first met Stallman Rider.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, basically, like, kept the water at bay. I didn't actually, like... But this time I can just, part a big-ass river.
Yeah, give it a shot. Roll lore.
Better. That's 5.
The river does not part, even though, like, that was, like, it should be.
I want Brooke to, like, be a bit dramatic, parting her hands, like, very slowly, nothing happens, and just tries to repeat it quickly. Again, like...
Yeah, as you, like, try to pull it, like, there's a, like, whirl of water around where you're trying to part it at, and it's like the current is behaving erratically, and, like, water is rushing to fill the gap you're trying to create.
Can I freeze and create, like, the...
I will say, actually, because we have established in the past that Brooke can, like, differentiate between non-sentient elements and sentient, like, living ones.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
gives
no.
you a vibe. It's not a water elemental, but it's almost like one.
Can Brooke roll empathy with the river?
Yes.
And she's
Love
wearing a
that
scarf
sentence.
away. That is a 2.
It's a 2. Yeah, you definitely have a vibe that this is something. It's not just a river, but you really can't figure it out beyond that.
Can I invoke I won't let my friends down and try that roll again?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that was basically still another 2, geez.
Okay, yeah. It's just there's something about this water.
Huh.
You're getting like a life sign from it.
Could I just talk to the river for a bit? Like,
You can try.
I'd imagine everyone's wondering what the fuck Brooke's doing. Like,
Yeah.
I was about to ask,
Oh,
is she telling
okay.
us any of this? Or
I
think
everyone else is just
knowing
watching
Brooke-
her fail to part it, and then just like lean down and is like, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
yeah, no, like knowing Brooke, she's too caught up in this at the moment. She like
Right,
is at
right.
the moment like crouching
That's-
and just going. Sorry, were you saying, Molly?
That's also like an extremely Brooke thing to do anyway, so that like nobody knows whether she's being serious or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right,
is she,
yeah.
Like, is she okay? Is she doing a thing? Should we be worried or? Anyway, go on.
Yeah, no, I imagine Brooke is just like trying to talk to the water at this point, just going, "Hello."
I love the image of Brooke like going like and part and it doesn't and then she's like, hey, what are you doing?
All you hear is just the rushing of the current, just sort of. There's my Foley work for the day.
Right.
Great. Good job, Luke.
Thank you.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to find?
I want to figure out what this river's deal is. Like,
Okay.
is it sapient? Is it just sentient? Like, would I hurt it if I freeze it over? Like, would I even be able to freeze it over? That's better. That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay. Trying to think of what I can tell you to like, because you definitely deserve to know something. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to like surface that information.
Yeah.
As you're listening to the rushing of the current and you kind of focus on it, that that sort of turns into more of a snake hiss.
Oh. Like. What?
It's a river snake.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
it's a giant
Oh.
snake made of water.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. This sounds like some real stuff from Aboriginal Dreamtime myth. Okay. Got a rainbow snake situation on our hands, people. Okay.
Does Brooke
I
say
think
that to
Timmy,
everyone?
like- Timmy
No,
leans
no.
over to Jed's like, what is she talking about? Does she do that a lot?
Why would you think I know?
I mean, you've worked with her longer than I have.
I mean, yeah, she's kind of weird, but it's part of her charm. Like, I mean, who else talks
Brooks
rivers?
just immediately comes over to Google and goes, so the river is a snake, I think.
See?
Oh
See?
no, I'm ready to buy that at face value after everything else that's happened so far.
Yeah, no, I figured. I didn't feel the need to explain that too much. Yeah, this is a weird thing.
So
'Cause
where's the ends of it? How
I-
big is this thing?
probably very big. And I'm worried about pissing that off.
I will say, Brooke, that in addition, you can kind of suss out that upstream would be the direction of its head and downstream would be the direction of its tail.
Where would I have any idea of like where we are? Like
somewhere in the middle. It's very long. Like, the river goes over the...
Okay.
Goes out of view in both directions.
Oh, I'm scared, but I kind of want to try just freezing a path over it to cross, but we might die.
That does sound dangerous.
Yeah. How about... Can I create an ice, how actually wide is the river? Like,
I would say maybe... it's not a huge river. It's probably maybe like 30, 40 feet across. Does that sound right?
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
not,
like, that's
like, it's not the Mississippi River, but it's also not, you know, a tiny little...
It's not like a stream.
Yeah. It is a river.
Yeah. God, okay. Now I'm wondering what will happen if I actually just dived into that thing. See what happens.
See, then you accuse me of putting Vor into this game.
Oh, yeah.
You say things like that.
Yeah, no, that's my own doing. Can I create like some sort of ice bridge across the river, or would that be like too much?
You can try.
I feel like that require a big ass lore roll, but I might as well give it a shot.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I think before she does that, I think we should just say that, like, I think at this point we're all kind of aware that whatever she's about to do might piss off the snake.
Okay.
So I think the rest of us just get into the wagon. I think Timmy's gonna just hop into the front seat with like the reins and just be like, as soon as Brooke starts to do this, like, the instant it seems like the bridge is solid enough to cross, he's gonna gun it.
Okay.
Brooke sees it and is just like, yeah, okay, yep, that's fair. That's
In
very
fact,
fair.
Brooke, do you want to cast this spell from the wagon?
No. I'm gonna cast it from near the edge of the river. I'm not gonna get. If I fuck up, I don't want it to.
I think he's gonna wait for Brooke's signal though. Like, he's not gonna just see ice and go and then dive in the river.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, that's. Oh wait, that's. Yeah, it's 6.
That's 6. Yeah, that'll do it. A like path of ice sort of solidifies from the water across the river, and the current immediately starts like to like speed up and sort of is sloshing over this ice. And there's actually the ground is shaking a little as the shore of the river shifts back and forth a little bit.
Don't like that.
Because this is not a water snake, it's a river snake. There's a difference.
No, yeah, I said that. Like, I didn't, like...
No, I know, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to, no, I'm just saying, trying to make it clear. The snake is the river, not the water in the river.
Right, yeah, I know that, yeah. But, like,
Yeah.
is the bridge still holding?
Yeah, it's holding, but it's you want
But
to
who
get
knows
across.
when it'll break?
But it's a good thing that everyone readied themselves first.
All right. At this point, she signals Timmy to gun it across the bridge.
all right, Timmy's gonna gun it.
Timmy, roll drive.
Okay. Oh boy.
And Baby Driver is a really great movie.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Oh man. Okay.
I have a fate point to make it better if I have to.
The dogs run out onto the ice and immediately start to slip a bit.
Yep.
And
I mean, they are they're huskies.
They're
They're
huskies. They're
huskies.
huskies. You did establish they're huskies, so they're not. Listen, it's okay. Your like perception is getting very confused because the ground is distorting as this river is moving, and like the shoreline is moving back and forth like a slithering snake, and this bridge snaps off of the shorelines, and you're on like a platform of ice that is it's still touching the other shore, but it's like drifting in the middle of the water now. But like you can still get across. I guess probably roll drive again.
Well, again, or can I just spend a fate point to make it a better roll?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make this. I guess just I want to help people because I mean, if I fuck this up, my friends drown probably.
That seems fair.
Can I also roll empathy at the same time to try and calm down the river?
You can try.
All right.
Don't have
Well,
a
I think Luke said that if I do this, we make it across. So that's probably not necessary.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you
Alright.
can't
We'll make it
hurt.
across.
Yeah.
Also, that's my last fate point for the night.
Oh. Yeah. You make it across, and the river is continuing to like wriggle, and you're riding away, but you do still hear like rushing water for like the next hour of riding. Like it is almost like the river's not fading away as fast as it ought to in your ears.
Is it following us? Like, is the water following us?
And I'll say
Listen.
after a few hours.
Should
Go
we
ahead.
roll notice?
You don't need to roll notice. This is not something that you can miss very easily. There is like a tree line to your right, and suddenly you see some of the trees start to topple, and the head of this gigantic river snake appears, and trees fall into its sort of head/mouth because the head and like its upper jaw is water, and its bottom jaw is like the trench that the water runs through. And like it opens its mouth by like raising the water part of its head up.
Luke, I just want to say
All
this
right.
is very cool, but
Thank
also
you.
this sucks.
And there are two like sort of stalagmites on the like at the base of the river that are like fangs.
Right. Yeah. No. Of course, because it still has fangs. Because you gave it. Fuck.
Right.
Okay.
This
yeah,
thing is
no,
definitely
cool.
big enough to eat your wagon like a normal snake might eat a mouse.
Yeah. Cool.
What do you do?
Oh, might be time to henshin.
Yeah, might be.
I want to be clear. That's in character. Like,
Right. Yeah, I think Edith saying "yeah, might be" is also a character.
Yeah.
Just I love to see
Alright.
Tilly desperately trying to outrun this gargantuan snake monster, and Brooke
No,
just sitting in the
no,
back
listen.
like.
Timmy
What?
frantically like turns back to look at the rest of the crew in the wagon and go, "Do you fucking think so?"
Yeah, exactly. But like Brooke is just sitting there like,
okay.
I don't think it counts as escalation anymore. I think I'm allowed to at this
Yeah, no,
point.
yeah, like, because you've made Brooke have to actually consider every encounter now. Like,
Right.
all right, Lotus Bloom. I want to be clear, because this is the first time this has been a proper fight and not a sparring match against someone she knows as Lotus.
Uh-huh.
Brooke is like, I want this to be way more cooler than Brooke fucking deserved, to be completely honest. Of Brooke back of the wagon, she's looking at the snake now, turns over her shoulder at everyone and just simply says, "Let's make some waves."
Edith rolls her fucking eyes.
Yeah.
It's very cool, Brooke, but we are all about to die.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I was workshopping that. Sorry. Okay. All right. Are we in?
Could you put it to
should we-
practice instead?
Oh.
Are we actually should we roll notice? Is this gonna be
I let's go ahead and roll it, but I would recommend doing something other than just fighting this thing.
Yeah, Edith
It's-
Edith can't do anything.
Well, I mean, you still have another arm.
Okay, do you want me to punch the river snake?
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, if I attack it to try and slow it down, will that count as us initiating a fight?
I'm saying let's go ahead and roll notice just to be safe. But
Okay.
yeah, I would say your goal here is probably not to beat this thing up.
No, no, I'm not. It's not about direct confrontation at the moment. No. That is a 3 for me.
It rolled a 0 because it doesn't have much in the way of notice.
I also got a big old goose egg.
How does River not notice anything?
I got a -1.
Well,
Oh,
I gave it
Well,
low.
Tim is driving.
I gave it low notice to signify the fact that compared to it, you're so small and insignificant that you had to like injure it for it to even like realize that you existed. It didn't like having part of its body frozen.
It was just like a bit of the shoreline. Like, God damn it.
Okay, Molly and Julie, who has the higher... Oh, Julie, Molly does.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, Molly definitely
So,
does.
Edith's first, then Julie. Ashley, what's Jet's notice?
1.
Okay, this thing has 0, so you're first. So it just goes in the order that we pasted them.
Okay.
Okay, so Edith, you, what's up?
So I want to like make sure I have a full grasp on what the situation is.
Okay.
We are off of the snake now, right?
Yes, yeah, you've been away.
So
you
we're
crossed the river
traveling. It's been
ago.
hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a long time for the head of the snake to find you.
So we're like flying across like a flat land. The snake like comes roaring over a forest.
Yeah.
And like Timmy's gunning it now.
Yeah, and it's like the road that you're gunning it down is falling into the river as it chases you. Because where the head of the
Like
river
behind
is, it's like gotten behind you now.
Okay.
Okay. I get like Edith is gonna get to like the back of the wagon, and look out at Brooke and go, "Hey, you gonna fucking do something about this? Can you manipulate that? You got something?"
Gonna try. Like, how many? Listen, I may be made of water. Doesn't mean I've met every river snake in the world.
Edith sighs and she goes, "What can I do to help you?"
What can like?
I mean, listen, I'm still operating kind of under the assumption that Stayman Rider works basically like Kamen Rider does. I mean, doesn't she like get power from her friendship or whatever? Can't she get like just words of encouragement maybe?
I mean, you can try to create an advantage for Brooke by doing that, by rolling like empathy or rapport or something.
Yeah, very good skills I have.
Right, exactly.
I was gonna say, how's Edith faring that? Like,
I mean, Edith's got 2 empathy.
okay.
I mean,
Brooks is gonna go to Edith. Hey, this is gonna sound really corny, which I know coming from me that says a lot. But hey, just believe in me.
like Edith's only reply's like, "Yeah, sure, kid." And I guess I'll roll empathy. Is that fine?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay, yeah, I would say that we have created the temporary aspect. Like Edith believes in Brooke.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, is that an aspect, or is that going to be like a
That's like a temporary
advantage?
Aspect. You created an advantage, which is just a good temporary aspect.
Okay.
Yeah. And
right.
Yeah.
Then I guess that also means Julie gets a free invoke on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I think I get the.
I
It's
think you have the
I'll
option
look it up.
I think you have the option to pass the free invoke on to somebody else.
I'll go look at it while
Okay.
she actually takes her turn.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
All right. Got a couple of ideas here.
Okay.
One, try and like really freeze the thing in place.
Okay.
Like, just basically try my best to stop it in its tracks.
Uh-huh.
I have a quick question, Luke.
Yeah.
Was that a succeed or succeed with style?
That was a succeed. You had to beat it too. Oh wait.
Okay.
Yeah, no, wait, I always forget how much you have to do to succeed with style.
You need 3 above, so it's just succeed.
Okay,
Okay,
just
you get 1. It just says you create a situation aspect with a free invocation. So it's all you, Jules.
Okay, cool. So I can either freeze it in place with actual ice.
Uh-huh.
I can try and use law and almost take, like, not control of it, but almost, like, from this distance, shove it away and almost like just deter it from wanting to chase us because it's made like half of water.
Right.
Trying to think. I'm not sure how much empathy is gonna do with the snake anymore. Like, don't think this river's got any more room for empathy in this case. Yeah, cause like, gang, how are we feeling on these options?
I think the ice one is
Probably
maybe the best one. If you could freeze the head, that probably slows it way down.
Actually, yeah, it's good point. What if I just freeze just the head to like kind of like?
What if you freeze the neck and the head keeps going?
See, that's the thing. Just I want to freeze the head specifically.
Okay. Okay.
And we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, roll away.
Roll. All right, I got +2 as well as my already +4.
Yeah, and you get the advantage.
Yep. All right, that is a shit. Fuck.
Well, what is
what's
it?
The advantage. That's a 10.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh, good. Oh shit. We don't get a lot of those.
It rolled an 8, so you're good.
Yeah. This is very much a fucking from a like when Brooke did the roundhouse kick last week and like shot a blast of water from that. This is basically that, but like a punch of ice.
I will tell you, Julie, this thing has a 10 in physique. It's its best stat.
Wow.
Right?
But it rolled a -2, so.
Woo!
Okay, so yeah, you like the air cools and there's probably like snowflakes falling from just the air from the humidity, like on the path towards the snakehead. And the sort of, like I said, sort of the upper half of the head is made of water, and it freezes solid, and the water behind it all like smashes into it like a water hammer effect, and shatters the icy head, while the lower jaw that's just like a moving trench in the ground continues to chase you.
Wait, so what does the snake look like now? Like
the snake looks like there are chunks of like almost like an ice sculpture of a snake head on the sides of the road that just shattered, and the water is just sort of flowing and spilling out all over the place, and there is just sort of a gouge in the earth that is following you with 2 big stalagmites at the front of it. It's almost like there's an invisible force digging a trench towards you,
oh, cool.
while water just like spills and flows all over the place.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Okay. Well, did that slow it down at all?
Yes, it did. It's moving like more erratically than it did before.
All right, that did something.
Which means
I don't know.
I think it goes to Jet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna use my lyre to try to kind of like push it backwards.
Okay, what are you? Can you just tell me what Jet's playing? Because I always love that part.
Um,
Can it be Stop Hey, What's That Sound?
I was picturing more like less a specific song and more like noodling on like 2
Sure.
like notes.
Yeah. I mean that's the real version. But in my head, can I pretend she's playing Stop Hey, What's That Sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Just
I'm gonna pretend it's Stop in the Name of Love.
Oh, that's probably a better
She's
one.
playing "Take Me to the River."
Ah!
That's good. That's good.
Roll music.
Ooh. Can I take a reroll on that one?
What fate or point are you invoking?
It's Scrappy Infantry Musicians so I can't play this shittily.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I got a -1, by the way.
Sure.
I rolled all negatives.
On one of your best stats.
Jesus.
That'd be a +5.
+5. Okay, yeah.
That is like the opposite of a -1.
It it is now not just chasing you in a straight line. It's like slithering very wildly and just sort of like you're seeing this trench like crack a hill in half over to your left and then carry over and like break open a rock on your right, and it's just kind of all over the place. It's not just following the path of the wagon anymore. It's still chasing you, but you are putting some distance between you now because it's just disoriented by the music. And also the fact that it lost its head.
But mostly the music.
Both.
I actually kind of feel bad about kind of decapitating this thing.
Yeah, and I also as it is like swerving around, there are just huge amounts of water sloshing everywhere and like flooding this path through the woods. Which I think brings us to Timmy, who is driving the wagon.
So
Timmy.
Is this thing like? Is it, since it's slashing water everywhere? Is it running out of the water, or is it just generating more water as it goes?
I mean, it's probably running out of water, but also it's probably like several miles long. It's not going to actually deplete its water anytime soon.
Shit, what the hell can Timmy do in this situation?
I mean, like I said, you're driving the wagon.
Yeah, I know. Okay, See, normally at this point I would think like, well, okay, maybe this is time to bust out my chronomancy, but I don't have any fate points left, so if I fuck this up,
I mean,
it'll be real bad.
Mike?
Yeah?
It's not the end of the world if you fuck something up. Sometimes
Chronomancy it is.
Sometimes interesting things happen as a result of fuck-ups. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but then you're gonna make all my limbs disappear.
Are we jumping to time magic? Did I walk away and we started jumping to time magic? Is that what we did?
Mike's trying to figure out how he can contribute to the snake effort, and he's positing the use of time magic, and I'm encouraging him like Palpatine to give into his dark side.
Don't do it.
I won't lie, I'm morbidly curious, but I'm not going to say do it.
Mike, I mean, just listen. I'm just saying that interesting things happen as a consequence of mistakes, usually.
Yeah,
Hey.
like my arm getting bitten off.
Yeah, that's the
Or
thing.
me dying.
Yeah.
You still
I
have your
can't
arm.
really complain.
I mean, no, listen, like in all seriousness, if you want to do it, fucking go for it. It'll probably be interesting.
Yeah.
Or you might just succeed, and you'll just succeed.
The thing is, I'm really like,
What's your lore score?
my lore score is 4.
Okay. I mean, what would you do if you were going to use time magic?
I'm debating either like trying to make the wagon speed up or the snake slow down.
Okay.
I would assume speeding up the wagon would be faster. I mean, would be easier.
Oh wait, I thought that we were going to use the time turner. I thought.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Did anyone even bring that
no.
thing?
Timmy had it.
Yeah, Timmy has
No,
that.
we kept
Timmy
it at your
bring it?
house. Remember, Timmy observed it, but it was in your
It's
apartment.
just,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, fuck no, she didn't bring that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I would imagine the time is still there with like a dictionary on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's super glued to the mantle.
The thing is, I really can't think of like what else my character can do in this situation.
And try and slow the thing down.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and slow down the river snake. I'm gonna try and. Well, hold on. Which Luke, I'm gonna ask the GM a question.
Okay.
Since you asked me that like the score I need to get is going to be relative to the difficulty of the spell, which would you consider more difficult, slowing the snake down or speeding the wagon up?
I would consider those equivalent in difficulty.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try slowing the snake down.
Okay.
Don't you usually tell? Aren't you supposed to tell us what we need to get
You know what?
on?
I am, and I usually don't, but that's only fair.
Especially for something this serious.
Yeah, because I want to know what my actual risk
Yeah.
is.
I want a success to be possible here, so I'm gonna say a 6. It's hard, but it's doable.
Oh no, that's not happening. I'm not.
With a
I'm not
lore
rolling
of
those
four,
bones.
You have a lore of 4.
Okay.
You have a lore of
Yeah.
4. Well, I guess you're out of fate points. Is actually the thing.
Yeah,
so
the thing is, I'm out of fate points.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Oh, I am morbidly curious how time magic would like fuck this up, but also, yeah, don't do it if you don't. Feel
Yeah, not
comfortable.
good.
I mean,
good
it would
with that.
probably do like the opposite effect on the thing that we were trying to target.
Yeah. So, shoot, what can I do other than I mean, I assume the wagon's already going at like full speed here. Like, I don't think I can like make it faster or anything.
Sure. I mean, what I will say is, why would you think that I would have such a boring kickback as just having it do the opposite of what he wants?
That's fair, I guess. It just seems like a good place to start with a low level spell like that.
No, it's gonna be something like, oh, whoops, because the time stream's messed up. Like, Brooke and Edith swap places in terms of their roles in the party. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far on it, but
Or like Jet lost her hand because instead of Edith.
So, okay, here's I am gonna make a lore roll, but I'm not gonna do it to do time magic.
okay.
I'm gonna see if I can figure something out about the snake that might give me a means to like outmaneuver it or something.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Oh boy, it's a good thing I didn't try that with the time magic, because that is a 4.
Okay. I will say, yeah, that's a success for this, though. I would just say, at this point, Brooke exploded its eyes. It's blind.
I still kind of feel bad about that.
Okay, so
It was going to kill us.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's a fucked up thing to do to someone.
oh, it just hit me. You said that it's blind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Jet as a free action.
Okay.
Hey Jet,
Yeah.
can that thing make any sound? Like, it's a magic harp, right? You can just make sounds?
I mean, yeah, like musical sounds, yeah.
Maybe some percussion? Maybe like dog feet and wheels cranking? Maybe like the sound of a wagon going in a different direction?
I like this
Oh,
idea
yeah,
enough that
yeah.
I'm gonna say that, yeah, your harp can absolutely just make a different kind of sound if you want it to.
Look, you realize that this is all I'm gonna do now.
Uh-huh.
Not for like.
Oh no!
No, you're just gonna have you're just gonna be fucking Foley working your entire life
mean-
now.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
no.
a reason that bird that mimics is called a lyrebird.
All
Well,
right,
I mean, there's also another reason why it's called a lyrebird.
I mean,
Jet,
no,
here's the plan.
It is spelled liar as well.
Okay.
Here's the plan. I'm going to steer the wagon to the left. I want you to make the sound of a wagon driving away going to the right.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not an idiot.
Well, I still had to tell you which way I was going so you could go a different way.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Timmy,
know
you
what,
roll
I'm sorry,
drive,
this is
Jet,
hi-
you roll music.
This is a high tense scenario. I've snapped. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Also, Luke, you saying you roll drive, you roll music. This is just Baby Driver.
It kind of is just Baby Driver.
Everyone keeps talking about Baby Driver. I have no idea what it is. Also, my drive, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Roll a 5. Okay. You drive the dogs to the left, and yeah, I think that's enough for a success. And just veer off sort of into the woods, whereas there is a sort of ventriloquist sound of a wagon going to the right, and the snake, because a 5 is a very good roll, the snake starts like turns to chase that, and it's still moving very erratically and just sort of smashing into things. And by smashing into things, I just mean opening up a trench in the ground that things fall into.
Sure.
And just sort of, there's just a horrible cacophony as it continues to head that way. But there is the problem of the giant, sloshing flood of water that's still zooming at you, that's just sort of not part of the snake anymore because of what Brooke did.
Man, we fucked this place up.
It's the wilds.
Can I
No one
stop
lives here
the
but those
water?
fucking shadow wolves. Who cares?
Roller, Brooke.
God, why do you keep confusing us two?
Okay, because you both have one-syllable names, and your real name starts with a J, so it confuses me.
That's a 5.
That's 5. Yeah, I think you just sort of make the water sort of run off and split and calm down a little bit, so it's just sort of...
Yeah.
The dogs are now just running through, ankle-deep water for them. And they're actually pretty psyched about that. They're just splashing a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Primrose must be happy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good dog.
And yeah, I think you guys made it. And I think I said that was the following day, but why don't we say that was a few days later, because I don't want to come up with something horrible every single day of this trip.
Sure.
That would be nice, yeah.
And it wouldn't make any sense if you got 2 crazy things on the first 2 days and then nothing for 2 weeks.
Right.
So, are we completely off course to get to the fort? Can we still get to the fort?
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Especially, I mean, that might have eaten a little bit of travel, made it take maybe, let's say, a day longer than it should have. But yeah, after about another week of traveling, you make it to Fort Arella, let's call it. I just gave it a name.
Boy,
I named a thing.
You
Holy
did
shit!
it.
Yay!
Arella. And this is a perfectly good stopping point. It's getting late. If you guys want to stop, we can stop. We can keep going if you want to keep going, but also this is a good place to stop.
I could do more because Pris still isn't home.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
I could do more.
anything else.
I
But
feel
that's
like
up to
Ashley's
the other
usually
two.
the one who has to most urgently get to bed, so let's leave it up to her.
I could maybe do a bit more.
That's up
Like,
to you.
I don't-
like I said, we can definitely call it here.
Cause I've ruined my pizza party.
I know you do, but if you're tired, we should stop.
No, I'm not super tired, but I do have work tomorrow, and also, I'm worried that if we get into another encounter,
Sure.
that will take more time than I'll start getting tired and grumpy during the middle of it.
Why don't we stop here just because this is probably the best stopping point we're going to hit in a reasonable time period.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Actually, doing things and having action and encountering monsters, it's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Also, the monsters you made up were fucked up.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The fuck was that river snake?
It was a cool snake.
Oh,
Also,
cool as
Edith
hell,
has
but
a ghost dad hand now, and that's messed up.
I don't know why you had to specify it was a ghost dad hand.
Yeah, I don't know why it's a ghost dad hand.
Because the movie.
See, it's similar to a wife arm, but not really.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it for us this week, then.
Yeah.
Like always, I hope y'all had fun.
That was fucking buck wild.
Okay.
It was good.
No, yeah, it was good, but oh my god.
So, what the fuck kind of milestone is that?
Let's see.
What was the last one?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the last one was.
I think it was a minor milestone?
I think we did a minor last time, yeah.
No, last
'Cause it was-
time we did something bigger.
It's
I
been a
thought.
very long time since you have gotten the major
Okay.
milestone. I'm tempted to just say it's that one just as a function of time.
Yeah, because we got a significant milestone for the rock.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
your
figured.
one and only major milestone was when Stamen Rider died. I feel like you guys have earned a
Right.
major milestone just cumulatively by this point.
All right.
Sure.
Oh man, that means we can move something up to superb.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nice. Yeah.
Definitely
I
doing
should
that.
probably put Notice or Fight higher than it is right now.
Same. I might bump both of those up. Oh, if I can with the pyramid.
Well, I mean, Jet, you can just use music for a fight now. I don't know if you necessarily need to worry about fight being a high stat.
I guess that's true.
It
Probably
was just that
Notice.
situation where you were stuck with like holding the dog
Right.
or the wolf and using a bat. I think otherwise most of the time you'll end up rolling music.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's up to you though. I mean, you can fucking upgrade that shit. I'm all about it.
So, Molly,
Yeah, hi.
they uploaded the John Cena vs. Brock Lesnar SummerSlam match.
Oh, the one where he gets fucking owned.
Yeah,
Nice.
Edith versus Strength.
Whew. Yeah, if it, I guess it's definitely clear by now. It's gonna take a while to even get to the library.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God, the part where John Cena does the AA and Brock Lesnar just kicks out of it.
With the Undertaker pose.
Yeah, it's so good. That was the only time Brock Lesnar was good.
The single time Brock Lesnar was good, yeah.
Oh, and him versus Roman Reigns at the WrestleMania.
That was a good match.
His
Yeah.
fucking lariat. on the outside.
So I had the Shadow Wolf thing planned in advance, and I have a little bit about the fort plan in advance. The river came into existence as soon as you said you guys were taking a covered wagon. Like, well,
Yeah.
okay, guess we're doing Oregon
Oh,
Trail.
yeah. Yeah, no, of course.
And
And
I
then
was
you
like-
made it a snake, which I don't think ever happened in Oregon Trail.
Well,
I don't think.
I realize that if you have full freedom of options like you do in an RPG, that fording a river is not nearly as treacherous as it might be in either real life or in Oregon Trail. So
Right.
it needed to have a little more punch to it.
Like,
I should have started the bridge further back. God damn it.
Anyway,
River Snake is a really good thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
That was a good moment with Brooke just trying to talk to a fucking river.
I'm gonna stop the stream. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye.